hope everyone's having a good morning. Welcome on in. Oh, I just need to move my keyboard quickly so that nobody can see it. Dear hi Zero. To you too. Welcome on in. We are. And hi Effigy, good morning. I hope you're having a good one. I hope you both had a good weekend. Let me move a few things around so I can welcome you all in properly. And move that up there. Now, I'm sorry to say I have not been very productive this weekend. It's what it is. I think I had a stomach bug, so we're okay today. We're just sort of like recovering, but yeah. So I've not been as productive as I would like to have been. I did print off, however, one very big embroidery, which I'm quite looking forward to showing you. Ah, dear. Human! Don't eat me! Oi, 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 oi. No one calls me a human. How could you? It's clear that I'm in fact a jellyfish. Also, Jason, welcome on in. I hope you're having a good day, Sweet Bean. Welcome, 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 welcome. Ah, dear. Right, I need to get a comparison piece so you can see just how big this embroidery is. So, we've done individual embroideries. They end up being about this big. So, because I have a 10 centimeter by 10 centimeter hoop, this is about the size that they'll end up being, about yay big. If I put two pieces together, they end up being about yay big, so like quite long pieces, like double the size, maybe just like a little bit less. But that's what happens if I put two pieces together. This is what happens if I put 6 pieces together. Look how big this embroidery is. So this is 6 separate embroideries that have got into one, and yeah, it took, I think each one took about 15 minutes of pure printing, not including changing the threads and stuff like that. So I think probably overall, and also I was like sleeping in between, to be honest, but like I think overall it took just imagine that I didn't sleep in between. It took probably nearly 3 hours to print one of these. But look at him. He's so shiny and embroidered. This is one of the biggest pieces we've got, to be honest. I don't think we'll have very many that are 6 embroideries long. What I mean by that is I have to make 6 separate embroideries and line them up so that when the next one comes along, it joins up to the first one. So for instance, I don't know if you can see, but there was a join right down the center of the gold. This is the back. So down the center of the gold there, you can see where they've joined up. It's not so obvious at the front, thankfully, but the back you can see it. So I can see in the back where all the joins are, and oh my god, it was so much lining up. But I would have felt bad if nothing had come from this weekend. So we did one, and you know what? I'm pretty damn pleased with him. I think he looks great. Again, just for like a size comparison, the ones we were working on last week to this one, it's quite big. It's a lot of damage. Like, this is huge comparatively to the ones we were working on last week, and it will take a while to hand bead, but worth it. So your wee video, the leg things, they look great. Thank you. Yeah, we finished the chaps. Was it last week or the week before last? I think it was the week before last. It's just taking me a while to get photos out. I will post the rest of the photos. I'm sorry. I have proper photos of it. Yeah. I had a wonderful day. I developed a roller film and it came out great. Heck yeah! I'm glad to hear it. It's a fine art, that is. So heck yeah. Congratulations, Jason. Live in a houseboat and date the girl next door. I don't know why I even assumed anything else minimal. Welcome on in. I hope you had a good weekend. Din Shadow, welcome. I hope you're having a good day. Oh, and Robert, yeah, no, you're fine. You do your heckin' studying, and I hope it goes well. I hope the lecture is good. Oh dear. But yeah, that's kind of where we are at. I did start to bead, as I like briefly showed, some of the pieces we printed out on Friday, I think. We printed these on Friday. These are 2 embroideries, like subtly put together at the center. So like the tail piece is separate to the curve at the top. I started to bead these. I put some little big ones on it. Little big ones? Little big beads. They're still small, but it's a big bead. And And yeah, I did that. Did I do anything else? I don't think so. I don't think I did anything else. Oh, dude, there's a big day? Heck yeah. I'm glad. I'm heckin' glad. I hope it was a good big day. But yeah, it did. I like copy pasted my Twitter so I could be ready. But thank you for doing that. I think it's going to be a lot more reliable than I am. So I appreciate it, Dem. Yeah, Dem set it up so that the MeBot will post when I'm live rather than having to rely on me posting when I'm live. Because I'm awful. It's birthday? Happy birthday, Shadow! Oh my god. I hope either you enjoyed your birthday or you're going to enjoy your birthday. Heck yeah, big happy birthday. Nice. Ah, dear. Do I know anyone who shares a birthday with Shadow? I don't think that I do. No, I don't think I know anyone with a birthday today. At the very least, Facebook hasn't told me. I don't think that I know anyone with a birthday today. Oh dear. Heck yeah, it was nice. I'm glad. I'm heckin' glad. Oh dear. Right. I'm not going to start on this massive embroidery yet, but I was thinking I probably won't do this live on stream because it will involve me standing up, and I'll be honest, I kind of want to stay sat down today. But I'll maybe after stream go and pin the embroideries that we've done on the bodice. I won't be able to pin it onto the mannequin because we need the full bodice showing, because the bodice kind of goes into the skirt. If you can kind of see it like this, that's kind of where the bodice sits. It goes a little bit over where the joining on the waist is to the skirt, so it's a little bit lower. I have a very long body. My mannequin does not replicate my long body, so yeah, that sits about like here. I think what I'll end up doing is, yeah, pinning it to the mannequin where it'll end up being. I've also ordered a new zip, so at some point we will replace the zip, because I have done the wrong kind of zip in the back of this and it's been bothering me for so long. I did a zip which couldn't open at the bottom and I was like, oh, that's gonna be fine. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not gonna be fine, because what's gonna happen, Jelly? What's gonna happen when you have to cut the bottom of the zip because there is a tail going in and then suddenly the zip only undoes like this much? That's not fine. You're not going to be able to get into that. So yeah, I've got the wrong kind of zip in it. My mistake, I've ordered a new one. Easy mistake to make, I'd like to think. But I think really I was probably just rushing because I wanted to try it on so badly, and I just put in completely the wrong kind of zip. That's okay. We'll fix it. Maybe by the time the zip comes in the post, I'll actually have started the tail. I really wanted to start the tail this week, but because I wasn't well this weekend, I couldn't go out and get the curtain fabric, which I have being saved for me. So I don't know that I'll be able to. Yay! It's fine. It is what it is, and I'll get it when I can get it. Probably next weekend after work. Also, Dragonfly, welcome on in. I hope you're having a good day. We're doing a little update. And is there anything else that's happening? Today and tomorrow are going to be shorter streams. Yes. Well, yeah, I just... I didn't want to miss out on the streams because, first of all, they're not exactly labor intensive as far as like the stuff that I'm doing, and I'd just be sat here like otherwise, but I do want to go just a little bit shorter, just to give me a little bit of recovery. Like, I'm fine, really. It's just, you know, when you've been like scarred by a stomach bug and you're just there like, I need to recover. That was a whew. That's kind of where I am right now, where it's like I feel a lot better, but I'm also just here like, oh my god, that was a hell of a weekend, guys. Deary me. Oh. So yeah, I'm gonna take it a bit slow today and tomorrow. Just, yeah, we probably won't go over. Why have I got a hairband? I'm not tying my hair up today. My hair's going loose. It's gonna keep my neck warm. Yeah, just, yeah. If we're not going to be going like 6 hours or anything like that. But Wednesday, maybe, and Friday, we maybe catch up then. The thing is, I don't know if I said this on stream or off stream. I think I might have said it off stream. I never quite know where I have these conversations, if I have it in somebody else's chat or if I have it in my own chat or if I just have it in a private chat. I can't remember, but I kind of was like, wouldn't it be cool if this year we streamed over 1,000 hours? Wouldn't that be kind of sick though? And no, it must have been in a private chat because I think it was Vile Mods, like calculated it for me how many hours a week I'd need to stream. And so now I'm here like, I'm behind, and I'd like to catch up so that I can maybe stream over 1,000 hours this year. It's like kind of a silly goal, and there's no reason to do it. I just think it'd be fun. Like, cause the first year we streamed, I think we were at like just around 700 hours. And then the second year was 850. So I'm like, you know what? We're creeping up. An extra 150 hours is not that bad. You know, if I just do it month by month, I'm sure I could do 1,000 hours. So yeah, I want to hit over 1,000 hours streaming. The difficulty is I want to hit over 1,000 hours streaming by the time that Twitch does its like year. Here you go. Here's your year. So that I can get it as like that. Which I think might be a bit difficult because I don't know how they're calculating that. I know last time they calculated it, it wasn't even right as of the day they sent it out, so I don't know. I'm not sure from what date to what date that goes to. But yeah, that's the aim. So I want to give myself a little bit of wiggle room probably to make sure that I get over 1,000. But that's the plan. Oh dear. I don't think you guys will notice much difference. It's probably just the average stream time might go up by about an hour. From like 4 hours to 5 hours. Like, maybe. Yeah. I'm 2 weeks into 2020 already, 82 hours streams. Heck yeah! I think. Wait. I think you're closer than I am then. I don't think I'm anywhere near that. I'm behind Dem. I'm behind. Oh my god, now I'm racing Dem. God, I'm gonna race you. Race you to 1,000 hours, Dem. Alright. How close are we? January. Oh dear, I'm only at 40 hours. See, that's no good. That means I need to make up 60 hours in the second half of the month. I thought that might be the case because even though we did one very long stream, I also had to miss a couple streams. So I'm like, yeah, we need to make up some time. You hit more than me then. You were closer than I was. I was at like, I think I was pretty much bang on 850. So you 875. You were closer than I was. You were only 125 off. And you stream 4 days a week. I stream 4 days a week. Okay. But you do very long streams. I imagine you could. Not that you have to make it a goal. But if you wanted to race you to 1,000 hours. Right, let me change screens so you can see what I'm actually doing now today. Also, you can see my cup of coffee. Got a little coffee today. I do 5 now. Tuesday to... Oh. Right, but then for me it's a day... Yeah. I'm just saying, like, for me, I'm sure I saw you on Saturday. Honestly, it was so nice to have your stream on Saturday. Saturday was the day that I was the illest, and so I was just there, like, in bed, like, nice. I enjoy this. I know I was really lurky, but I think I was there from about 9 in the morning? No, a little later than that. Like 10 in the morning. And I was just there like, yes, I shall be a potato and I shall lurk in this stream. It was so nice. Heck yeah. I have watched some of that game before. So I don't know if it was you or George who was like, yes, we're gonna finish the game this week. I was like, that's gonna be a long stream. That's gonna be a very long stream because you got so much of that game to do. I'm gonna put this to one side, but I'm not gonna put it in the box because I didn't think about this, but that's not gonna fit in the box. That's okay. No thought ahead was given to how large that one is. It's alright. In my time zone, it's 12 a.m. sat to basically Friday. God. You see, I'd love to be able to do an extra day a week, but with my job as it is, nah, nah, nah. Deary me. Not happening in the short term. 4 days a week is okay. I'd love to be able to go up to 5, but while I work where I work, not gonna happen. Oh dear, because the only day that I would be able to do that extra stream would be Thursday, and then I wouldn't have a day off. And I did that during Boobtober, and after Boobtober was over, oh my god, I was genuinely like proper unwell. It was like I can't, no. I may have had a couple subtle tears. It's a really nice, I don't know, I like it. It's, considering how like wacky it is a lot of the time with like the power-ups, and there is that one scene which I don't think I saw you and George do, but I heard you reference it. And I don't want to give out spoilers either. But I when you were referencing it, I knew exactly what you were talking about, because I've seen somebody else play that scene, and I've been like, oh my god, wait a second. The incredibly violent one. But like generally it's very down to earth, and like, I don't know, it's a really cool portrayal of that. Yeah, it's good. I like it. I like it a lot. Oh dear. I think because the game is a bit longer as well, much longer than I ever imagined it would be, it feels a bit more natural, the progression of it, because it could have been quicker and it would have been like, problem solved. Oh my god. But yeah, no, I like it. I like it a lot. I think it's a really good game. I think it won some awards, didn't it, last year? And yeah, highly deserved. Last bit of the previous week, if you want to see us do it, it's an easy skip too, okay. I don't want to see you do that, but I would like to see a reaction to it happening. I think that's what it is, isn't it? It's like nobody wants to watch it happen. However, I would like to see a reaction to it happening. It's so needlessly brutal. And yeah, if you haven't played It Takes Two and you have like a good friend or partner to play it with, like, because that's the thing, it doesn't have to be like a romantic partner. You could just play it with a friend, because it's a very good game. I know George and Dem were fixing their marriage, but like, normally, like, you could just play it with a good friend. It's a very good game. Because it's been over a week since my interview, and they said I'd hear back by Tuesday. Oh. You know, Jason, we've all been there. I guarantee the majority of chat has been there. And it is very sad. Very heckin' sad when that happens. I'm sorry to hear. I hope, though, it just means, this is what my family always said, is like, if someone doesn't see that doesn't think that they want you, somebody else will find your stuff and be like, oh hell yeah, and you'll probably get a better opportunity than someone who's half-assed about you and stuff like that. So I hope you get another opportunity come your way. This one, if you didn't get it, you only didn't get it because something better's coming. Hopefully. Although it's not very easy to believe that in the moment. Ugh. Deary me. What makes it worse is that it is clearly the same voice as the daughter. It's brutal. And it's needlessly brutal. And it's, you know, there's no need. But it's so good. Oh. Yeah. Also, the amount of different gameplay elements in that game, like the way that it's so cool. Like, it just keeps surprising. I do actually own it, and I don't know if I mentioned it, I will probably be playing it off stream with Shiny at some point. Just for fun. Just for a fun time. But, yeah. It'd be pretty good. I'm looking forward to it because I know that it's a good game. Yeah. And up there. Ooh. I did well during the interview. Oh. Dearie me. Oh, you're... Oh. Sorry, I'm doing like a slightly different sequencing path than I've done on other places. I'm keeping them very close together. Can you see that? Very close together. I probably will maybe beat over the top of it. It depends. I don't know if I want to sequin the whole way around like this yet. I'm considering my options, if I'm being honest. Because like the sequinning actually looks really nice, but it's very time consuming comparatively to beading. And I'm like, do I really want to do this? Because if I do it on this one, I have to do it on the other. But it does look nice. Okay, well. I might as well keep going for now. Oh dear. Beep, 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 beep. And then I need to post more assless trappery later. Oh dear. To be fair, I need to post those because, again, talking about Jello family, or Jello family, they don't want to be talked about. But they couldn't watch any of my streams before Christmas. Because if you remember, quite a few of them I was making Christmas presents for while I was on stream. So I was like, guys, you can't watch my streams at the moment because we're making Christmas presents and some of them may or may not be for you. So you can't watch streams and you can't watch clips and just don't update yourself or whatever I'm doing. Okay. Just so they wouldn't get spoiled, right? But it also means they didn't see any of the assless chaps. They never saw us making them. So I need to get some pictures posted so they can be like, oh, that's what they were doing. I like the little saxophone. Hell yeah. You know what? It does kind of look like a little ornate saxophone. Like if it was this way around. Yeah. You send it to Doodle. Be like, here you go, Doodle. Little ornate saxophone. I mean, because I have it on my embroidery machine now, I can print as many of these as I like. The only thing would be that I'd have to bead them all individually, but I can print them forever. Once you get the printing down, you can kind of just go and go and go and go and go. Yeah, yeah. Pretty good. Makes life pretty easy. I mean, unfortunately for me, I only actually need one of every single embroidery I've made. Life is pain. But if I ever need them again, I can make them again very easily. I've just sort of put myself in a position where I only need one of each. That's okay. It's fine. I understood what I was getting into a long time ago, so it's okay. I'm not too upset about it. It's not the optimum usage for an embroidery machine. The optimum usage would be like to reprint the same thing over and over again, because then you only design it once and you just reprint and reprint and reprint, whereas I'm designing everything once and printing everything once. It's still quicker than hand embroidering all these pieces, but damn, it's not quick. I wouldn't describe it as quick. Oh dear. I would describe it as satisfying though. Very satisfying. And luckily a lot of them use the same settings. I'm getting through the embroidery thread quicker than I thought though, which is concerning as far as the budgeting goes. I really want to keep this under 200 and I'm just not sure. I'm just not sure at this point because I think I'm going to have to buy more thread. And I didn't budget in more embroidery thread. I thought I got the perfect amount. I've bought like 5,000 meters of each color and I was like, that'll do me. 5,000 meters of each color when I'm basically only doing borders. That's fine. That's fine. I've got plenty. And I'm already like nearly 2 down, because once they get to this point, you can't put them back in the machine of the coppery one, and I'm like, oh no, oh no, no. Send it a doodle now, heck yeah. Oh, I like little saxophone. I hope Doodle's doing well. I think she is. I think she. Whenever I see her, she looks like she's doing well. Oh dear. Oh yeah. And it was nice to see Ben Smith music the other day as well. I'm glad they're okay. I'll be honest, I didn't actually know they'd had COVID. And with Ben Smith being a singer and all, I'm sure that's yeah, it's really hit them quite hard. But I'm glad to see they're both doing all right over there. Ah, that's good. It was nice to follow that in. Oh yeah. It's difficult over the holidays because you're just not sure people aren't streaming their regular schedule because it's the holidays, or if it's because of something else. And I like to try and stay optimistic that it's probably just the holidays, isn't it? You know, people going visiting people and stuff like that. They might not have the same stream schedule. I think I am going to end up doing this sequin thing the whole way around, aren't I? That's okay. That's okay. We can do that. Yo! Oh, Jesus Christ.
Here's a story.
Queena! Queena! I can't take that shock so early in the morning. Rambo, welcome on in. I hope you're having a good day as well. And Little Miss, welcome in. I hope you're having a good day as well. Blue Corvette and everything is blue for him and himself and everybody around, 'cause they ain't got nobody to listen to. I'm blue, dabba dee dabba die. Oh god. Little Miss, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. We're making a big heckin' cosplay. Very big. Dee dabba die. Sorry, are you? Dabba dee dabba die. Dabba dee dabba die. Dabba dee dabba die. Dee dabba die. Dabba dee dabba die. Dabba dee dabba die. Dabba dee dabba die. Shiny says the only thing he can hear through the floor from my streams is when one of those goes off and I sing along. Consistently, that is the only thing Shiny can hear. Because I always worry that I'm like constantly yelling during streams. But no, it turns out that I'm only yelling when one of those goes off. So Shiny knows like every single time one of those goes off. Oh dear. Good heckin' times. Are we heckin' dancing? Yeah. I hope you all had a good weekend. Welcome on in. I hope it was a heckin' good time. We are still making all the tiny... Oh, actually, I can show you something. Oh, no. 2 seconds. Let me put this sequin in, and then I'll show you the something. This was at the suggestion of the lovely Black Apple Creative. And it was a very good suggestion. And it took me about 2 weeks to implement it. Because I'm very organised. But now... the cosplay command has a link. It has a link. And it takes you to the Final Fantasy Tactics Advanced Mateus page. So not only can you see a picture of the cosplay, you can see the pixelated picture of the cosplay, and you can also find out all about their background. So you can find out who the character is that I'm actually cosplaying. Yes. We have the update. You can also find out their like attack and HP if you really want to, but yeah. So we have that now. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Updated. Link me up, Jelly. Heck yeah. Now we got links. It was not my idea. It was Blapple's, because Blapple is infinitely more wise than I am. But it was a very good idea, because that way people can learn a little bit more about the costume we're making, and also like the character, because the character itself is like, when I say like they come surrounded by vampires and stuff like that, people are like, what? What is this character? Excuse me? And like, or like, because I think I've mentioned it before, like I'm gonna make some sharp teeth, because, you know, while it doesn't mention that she herself is a vampire, she does come surrounded by vampires. People are like, What? This is an Under the Sea character? It's like, kind of. It's a very odd one. That looks tricky. Yeah. So the way we're doing this, although it is an armor cosplay, and like it even says, I think in the description, like this was what drew me to the costume, to be honest. I have to find it though. I think it says it on this. Yeah. Unlike other appearances of Mateus, the Totema is an armored female warrior, not an armor with a goddess as a living shield. Yeah. So it is very clearly like an armor costume, but rather than making it out of foam, which is what a lot of cosplay armor sets are made out of, is foam or warbler or something like that, I really wanted to make it sewn and embroidered and sparkly. So it fits a lot better into like my skill set for starters, but also it's like fits a lot more into like my passions when it comes to cosplay. So I wanted to make the entire armor set. If it needs to be boned, we'll bone it, and that's how we'll get the stiffness in it. If it needs just a little extra thickness, we'll put curtain fabric in it and we'll layer it, you know, and that's how we're going to get all of the thicker parts and the more stiff parts and like the shapes and everything like that. And yeah, that's how we're doing the entire costume. Even the wing parts, we will make those out of foam but cover in fabric so it matches the rest of the costume. Same with the tail. Make the moves out of upholstery foam and then cover in fabric. Scales will all be made out of fabric. So it's like a fully fabric armor costume. Yeah. But not only that we actually play into the fact that it's made out of fabric by doing some stuff with it that you can really only do with fabric, like beading and sequining and stuff like that. Those sort of techniques would be really, really difficult if we were going the more traditional armor route, which would be foam. I do want to clarify, I have nothing against foam armor. I think foam armor is stunning, and I think the amount of detail and like weathering and stuff like that you can get into foam armor is beautiful. But it's not my area of expertise. This is. And so I really wanted to give it a go. Ah, dear. Not vampire, but surrounded by vampires. Yeah. Surrounded by vampires. Not goddess, but kind of goddess. Not mermaid, but also has been depicted as a mermaid. Yeah. She's a lot, honestly. She's a lot. Haven't been about in a while. Been super stressed. Had to present to oh my god. To a museum. Oh, but the rest of the group bailed. But you got to present to a museum? Ooh. Ooh. Would anyone in chat believe that I've also presented to a museum before? And yeah, it was a really nerve-wracking experience, to be honest. I've gotten better at speaking in public, but oh my god, yeah, I was so nervous. Because, like, everyone around you is an expert, and you're just like, I know about this one thing pretty damn good, but, like, everything else here? No idea. Sorry. I know about one thing. Therefore sharp teeth. Therefore sharp teeth. Yes. I love a bit of sparkle. Me too. A bit of sparkle. Can that be my area of expertise in cosplay? It's a bit of sparkle. I'm a cosplay photo shoot today as Big Sister. Oh, heck yeah! That'd be lovely. And I'm sure you did well. I'm sure you did much better than you think you did. Boning. The thicker the better. Yes. I mean, when it comes to trying to replicate armor, yeah, honestly, yeah. I have a boring sewing machine question. If you don't mind answering, yeah, go for it. Shoot. There are some questions I can answer and some that I can't, but you know what? We'll give it a go here. She's a lot. It's not what some... It's not what some women say. No, but she is, though. Nah, but Rambo... She is, though. Have you seen... Yeah, she's everything. She's a totema, she's a goddess, she's a mermaid. She's basically Barbie, to be quite honest. Like, the amount of job titles she's racking up. She's a meat shield, in some versions. Yeah, she racks up many titles. So, we could just call her Barbie. I thought you were giving tips to the knight in shining armor. Now I follow. It's to make the armor, it's... Yes. Make the armor itself. shiny, a gold, sparkle. Yeah, that's why each piece is like, grrr. Oh dear, a thick piece of fabric that will not go through the pressure foot. Will a rolling foot fix this? Free hand with nothing holding it down. So when you say that it's not going through the foot, is the foot like it's so thick that it won't go underneath, or like once it starts sewing the machine just stops? Like, which one is it? Also, just to clarify, do you have a machine that specifically handles upholstery fabric? I always get a little concerned with this sort of question, because if you're forcing fabric through, that's like one of the only times where you can actually hurt yourself sewing, because the push motion can push your hand underneath, and if it's about the same thickness as your hand becomes the fabric. So it is a concern if your machine is struggling to that extent. Most machines, you can find out the power on it, and if it is a really low power, it won't go through upholstery fabric. And by that sort of like classification, it also won't go through very thick chunks of fabric either. If that is happening, you will be better to hand stitch it rather than put yourself in danger. Because if I give a quick demonstration, if you're pushing thick fabric through the same width as your finger, and oh, it's suddenly gone through, so is your hand. And sewing machines will sew through your hand. I've had it happen 3 times. They will. And it's not worth it for me to advise you in any other way than if it's struggling to that extent to hand stitch it. Genuinely. I can't advise you to do anything else because it would potentially put you in danger. Yeah. 3 times? Yeah. Only 1 time did I have to go to hospital with it. The other 2 times I was all right. I think I lost a nail once. But like, only once did it actually like cause me to have to go in. I will hand stitch, yeah. If it's that rough and you're having to do this, I mean, this goes to anyone in chat. If you're really having to push fabric for your sewing machine and it's not going, stop. Hand stitch it. You know, it just take yourself out of that slightly more dangerous situation and start hand stitching. Also, Fresh, welcome on in. Thank you so much for the follow. That's very heckin' kind of you. We're doing a lot of sequening. Hubba, welcome. How goes it? How goes it in Hubba Bubba land? Women dream about being behind everything. Oh dear, absolutely. I cut through a hand with some fabric scissors and had to go to A&E, so embarrassed. I had to get an x-ray when I had to go into hospital because I'd gone straight down the center of this finger, and I had to get an x-ray, and when I got the x-ray I had hole punched the bone. And so not only did I have to have, like, you know, all of that shenanigans done at the hospital, I also had to be on antibiotics because technically my bone had been exposed to the outside world. And if that ever happens, you have to go on antibiotics. Now, was it literally like the thickness of a pin? Yes, but it had been exposed. And so not only did I have to deal with, ouch, my finger hurts, I had to deal with, ouch, I'm also on antibiotics, which sucks. Yeah, I would always recommend take precautions. And this also goes for whatever sewing machine you have as well, because you might have like a very cheap sewing machine. I tell you right now, it can still go through your hand. Like, these sewing machines are built to go through quite thick fabric a lot of the time and just to keep going. If that needle, and also all these needles are built the same, so if that needle doesn't snap, it just goes. And while it might not go through the bone like it did for me on a slightly stronger machine, it will still go through your finger. It'll still go through your nail. It'll still go through the side of your finger. It's still gonna hurt. And yeah, so I would always, first of all, watch children that are, you know, using a sewing machine, even if it's a child one, because it's still got the power to go through fabric, so it can go through your hand. And yeah, again, if you're pushing it, stop. So yeah, not a boring question. I'd much rather answer it and then maybe prevent someone going to A&E. Oh dear. Although I think I only had to go to minor injuries, thankfully. We had a little minor injuries clinic where you could just pop in and they'd be like, you're silly. Matrix, welcome on in. I hope you're having a good day. I'm doing a casual cosplay? Is this because... Have you seen the other version of Mateus? Is that what this is? Oh. You meant today? Oh, you know what? That's nice. I like that. I like that. Yeah, absolutely. 10 out of 10. Should I get like should I get just a quick, like, what do you call it? White piece of paper and write on it and then put it on my chest? I don't want to ruin the jumper, to be honest, because I like this jumper, but also for the cosplay. May I meme that? Absolutely. This dream, I want some balloons. You know what though? They've been going since October. They're going strong, and there's there's 6 of them. They're doing very well. You got some strong balloons on this stream. Luckily, I have a whole packet of them, so if I ever need more, I know they're strong. Very strong. Strong-willed balloons. They refuse to pop. They will pop one day and I'll probably shit myself, but like, other than that, they're very good. Very DJ. Very strong. Oh dear. And back to here. Oh, speaking of actually needles, I had my embroidery machine needle break. For the first time since I've had my embroidery machine, the needle snapped. And luckily I have some very good needles for it that I could just quickly pip in. All good. But yeah, it snapped. And I was like, oh. I mean, I think it mainly just snapped because I have noticed it's been a bit blunter recently. Like it pulls on the fabric sometimes and, you know, it's doing things that indicates it started to go a bit blunt. But also, I'm not going to replace the needle when it doesn't snap, to be honest, unless it's really damaging the fabric. And so I hadn't replaced it, and eventually, yeah, it snapped. It snapped this weekend, and I was like, wow, the first one. Show other 4. I can't really, because the camera that's on my sewing machine, on my, the camera that's on my computer, it doesn't really tilt upwards very well. It'll tilt down, but it's like, no, I can only do this. Also, Rome, welcome on in. And wait, is that Rebecca Handicraft? Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. We are doing a lot of sequining and beading, and we've still got a lot to go. As you can see from this massive one off to my side, like, look at this little size comparison. It's so big. I hope you didn't do any of those annoying squeaking noises when you blew them up. Did I blow them up? I think I only blew up half of them. And I probably did. Unfortunately, I am a squeaky lady. I'm a squeaky, cracky lady? I crack a lot. You don't really get to hear it on stream, thankfully, because my range of movements is very limited. But off stream, I'm just like everywhere. My body parts, they rebel. You? No, thank you. Very kind of you. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah, at this point, I've kind of committed to going the whole way with the sequins. That's okay. It means I'll be a little slower when we are doing, because we're doing, of course, this on both sides. But this is quite a prominent piece. I can show you, actually. So, this is the piece we're doing. I actually have it already pointed. This dark blue piece under the bust. So it is quite a prominent piece. And the sequins will be going around the outside here. That's why I'm okay with taking a little bit of time, because I know it's going to be on top of 2 other pieces. So it's not going to be hidden underneath anything. Like, for instance, we did this piece last week, but I kept it really simple because I knew it was going to be majorly hidden underneath this piece. This piece right on top of everything else. So I kind of want it to look good. Yeah. So yeah, it's that dark blue piece we are working on today. This map, oh, it helps so much. It helps so much. Oh, did I lose my sequin? Put that back on there. Oh! Come on now. Come on now. Seeing you stitch all these figures makes me happy. My mother makes my cosplays. I mean, it's difficult though, right? Because if it's something that you find relaxing and actually you enjoy, it doesn't really feel like a chore so much. Like, it's a little daunting because I know that there's so much of it to do, but as far as like day to day goes, it's not something that I'm like, I have to do sequins again, because I actually really like it. I did pick a cosplay where I knew it had a lot of elements I would enjoy, but yeah, day to day, I find it to be one of the most relaxing parts of my day. Like a day where I can just, a part of the day where I can just, this is something that I enjoy. It's just like the same kind of task over and over again, and then when it's finished, it's pretty in gold. Love it. I heard when you talked about saying no fingers. Happened to me too. Narrowly missed the nail. I went through in the just a flash, so it healed really fast. Yeah, that was one of the times when I done it as well. I went through the nail once, I went through just the side of my finger once, and then unfortunately, yeah. The only time I had to go to the hospital was when it went through the center of it. And yeah, I mean, the only reason I really had to go was to make sure that there was no needle stuck in my finger, because of course it'd gone very much through the bone and there could have been metal stuck in there. And that's why I had the x-ray, and to make sure that I could get antibiotics, because I didn't know that at the time. I thought I was just making sure that there was no needle in my finger, but yeah, as soon as they were like, yeah, so your bone has said hello to the surface world, you have to take antibiotics now. It's like, because yeah, that's what they do. Obviously, in the case of my injury, it was very, very mild for a bone to reach the surface, but you still have to follow the same precaution. And yeah, I mean, I know a few people that have had that same injury as well. I know it's like one of those things. Oh, it's a lot of damage. I know it does sound like one of those things. It's like you know, if you tip back in a chair or whatever, like something's gonna happen. I know one kid that, you know, it's like that kind of folklore, like, oh, everyone knows a kid that like never came back after they like tipped on their chair. But like legitimately you can hurt yourself from getting sewn through with a machine. Yeah. I know a few people. No one else has gone through their bone, thankfully. But I know people that have lost nails. I know quite a few people that have lost nails. It's often the same place as well. A lot of people, it's been an index finger on their left hand. For me, it's always been the index finger on my left hand as well. So I guess there must be something to it. The index fingers are just easier to sew. I don't know. I guess it makes all the difference enjoying doing it. Exactly. The enjoyment, I think, I wouldn't do this if I didn't enjoy it. It would just be like, But no, because I enjoy it so much, it's like a big thing. Yes. No. So what happened to me was, in the machine that I had, it pushed it into the teeth, and there was nothing left in it. I immediately washed the finger as well. I took it to cold water and washed it under that for like 10-15 minutes. I did have to wait for somebody to be available to take me to minor injuries, so it was probably about an hour before then I went. And yeah, that was kind of what happened. I'll be honest, I've said this before and I'll say it again, it didn't hurt as much as you think. Probably because I went into shock immediately, but like, I wasn't there like, oh no. It was more just like, well. And I was only about 14, I think, when this happened. 14, 15. Like, I was pretty young. It would have been quite a while ago when I had the really bad one. And yeah, I was just kind of there like, oh no. Let me wash it under cold water. The antibiotics were the worst part. That's why I'm like, don't do it. You'll have to take the antibiotics. Antibiotics suck. Mop, welcome on in. I hope you're having a good day. I hope you had a good weekend too. Welcome, welcome, welcome. The day after was the worst for you? Not surprised. I mean, I think with a lot of injuries, like, once your body, like, realizes that it's hurt, and you should be feeling pain, it's like a lot worse. But yeah. It's one of those injuries that's like, it sounds really squeamish. And so a lot of people are like, ah, about it. But like, in reality, the having to deal with not using one of your fingers and also having to take antibiotics and stuff like that is a lot more of a pain in the ass than anything else. Like, just being like, I can't use this hand and I have to take antibiotics, and it's just a pain. I hate it. I also ruined the fabric that I was sewing with, and it was a nice fabric. It was like a white. So of course it got absolutely ruined. If you needed any further motivation to be careful while you sew. Oh dear. Your poor fabrics. They'll never come back. Oh dear. There we go. I don't think we should have too much of that doing this project though, because this project includes so much hand stitching. Like a ridiculous amount of hand stitching. Like, if you couldn't tell from us basically having to, like, we can sew together on the machine the big parts of it, like a lot of the purple is on the machine, but as soon as we hit anything gold, it's like, here we are, hand stitching again. Like, all of these, when they're all getting attached to the bodice, they're all gonna have to be hand stitched on. Every single one of these. That's just how that's gonna be. Because, first of all, they're thick, but they're also unusual shapes, and I don't want to distort or get them in the wrong places. I'll probably actually pin these on while I'm wearing it at the end. Like, well, I'll pin them on for now whilst it's on there, but when I eventually am doing the final pinning for them, I'll probably pin it on when I wear it, because, yeah, that way I can get it the closest to where I want it to be, you know, on me. The other thing that I am thinking to do is not to pin them on finally until I've got the skirt part attached. Because otherwise it's going to be a pain to attach the skirt portion underneath for the dress. Which does kind of mean we need the tail done, because that will indicate a big hole in the back. So we need a tail so that I can get all of these sewn on. I mean, that's fine, because we've still got a while to go before all of these are going to be done. This one is number 5, I think, out of 21. So we're a little ways away. I mean, I will say, though, we are making good progress through them. This is one of the most time-consuming parts of the costume. And we're getting through them, like, a few each session. So we're doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. You know, I don't want to toot my own horn too much, but like, it's pretty quick. Quicker than I thought it'd be. I thought we'd managed to like bead one a session. I was getting ready for this to take 42 sessions to bead all of them. So, yeah, I've, you know, I think some of them, like this one, I think will take longer because it is much, much bigger. Like, for instance, side to side, like this one's going to take a lot longer than this one. But also, I don't know, it depends what we decide to put on it. This one is largely hidden because we'll see the bottom part of it and we'll see this big curve, but all this stuff at the top, for the most part, unless I move around, is actually hidden. So it'll probably only be beaded. Like, I won't be putting any special sequining. I'd probably do a little bit of sequining around here, where it might show. But the rest of it, I imagine, will actually just be beaded. Maybe a little bit of sequining here. Unlike this one, which is a lot of sequins. Takes a lot longer. Because the beading is so much quicker. Oh. So actually, it could be that that one doesn't take so long as we think it will. Or at least as long as I think it will. Maybe you guys are already like, yeah, no, she's overestimating how long that one's going to take. It wouldn't be the first time. There we go. Yeah, it does look really nice. Actually, it almost looks like one of the ones you get on a, like if you had it already on a reel of sequins. It almost looks like that. It's very, you know what? I'm really pleased with that. It has ended up really, really neat. I did want it to end up neat, but like, it's ended up really neat. I'm very pleased with this. Yes, yes, yes. Very neat. Very nice. I do have the other one to do still, but that's okay. We have probably about 4 hours today, if I want to use it. I think we can get both of them done. I have confidence. And that means tomorrow we can start on the big one. I would also like to get the other half of this one printed off, because of course this is like for one side, but there's a whole nother one the other side. Sorry, pincushion, you didn't deserve that. You could smack for no reason. There is another one the other side, because this one is, if I look on the embroidery map, yeah, so this one is this big red one down the bottom here. See this massive red thing? This massive red thing. That is the one. Yeah. It is large. Yeah, this one is large. It is probably one of the biggest ones. So it goes all the way around the back. The big red one. I can put it over here so you can actually see it, but yeah. That big red one. And then comes around to a curve at the end. And so I suppose actually we have this one inside of this one. Yeah, kind of like that. Cute. Well, it kind of ends up a bit more over here though, doesn't it? Yeah. Oh dear. I kind of want it like, I don't know, like that. I want them to look like waves, see? Because of the color, they kind of look like fire. But it'll end up being a bit more like that. Yeah. Kind of looks like waves, I'd say. A little bit. And then, yeah. That'll be on the side. And then we will have another piece coming out there. So I guess actually maybe this one will end up being a little closer to maybe on this side once it's finished. We can position them around as long as I'm putting them in vaguely the right place. I just don't want them to be like completely the wrong place. Yeah. Around there. Cute. It's nice to watch it all come together. Ah, right. I need to get rid of the point. I need to get rid of the embroidery map. There we go. I'm still keeping that one up there because it's new and people wouldn't have seen it yet. I want people to be able to see the new stuff. Even if we don't get around to embroidering that one today. Which is a good thing, because even if we started it, I don't think we'd finish it today. It's a big boy embroidery. Lots of bead and lots of sequining. It's always very tempting to start them off stream as well. I did start this one off stream. That's my bad. You posted it? Ah, heck yeah. 2 seconds. Let me just get this sequin attached. So it's nice and in line with all of the others. There we go. Oh, no, I want it underneath. I want it underneath. Da, 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 da. There we go. I can have a look. There's some memes. Ba, 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 da. Ah! There it is. God damn it. Who wore it better? You know what? Damn it. I do be liking my big jumpers though. Hi Jelly, it's me. Hi George. How goes it? I hope you're having a good day. Welcome on in. Ah dear, I was saying earlier, I really enjoyed your stream with them this weekend. The It Takes Two stream. Heckin' cute stream that was. Oh dear. I hope you're doing well. Welcome on in. We are attaching a lot of sequins today. And then we'll be doing some beading on this other one. And then I'm hoping we'll have the first 4 finished today. And then after stream, probably a little later on today, I'll try pinning these all onto the mannequin as in where they sit. It's going to look kind of empty for now. But eventually, once we've got more, it will look less empty. It's a heckin' nice jumper. Thank you! It's one of the ones I got doing Boobtober because it was pink, but I ended up just really liking it. It's really nice and warm. Had a decent day. I'm glad. Heck yeah. I'm doing good. I'm recovering from a stomach bug, but I'm doing much better. Heck yeah. Paul Walker, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're doing heckin' sequins and beads. Sequins and beads, all the sparkles, and it's all gold. Everything's gold. Fun game, great to collab. Heck yeah! It's so cute. Did Wee Wee ever get to see their parents get back together? Or no? Did Wee Wee ever see it? The happy conclusion? Since I assume this was all for Wee Wee, right? Oh dear. Oh yeah, is that a knot or is that... Oh, there is a knot. But is that the knot that I've been dealing with or is that a new knot? I think that's just the knot I've been dealing with. Yeah, it's been like a little knot in the thread for a while, but also it's small enough that I'm just like, it's fine. We deal with it, it's okay. All for Wee Wee. I don't think Wee Wee has even a minute on the board. He's sleeping. He's sleeping, like, while, instead of, like, the parents sleeping, it's just Wee Wee sleeping, being like, make up if you fancy it. I'll just be here, sleeping. Oh, Wee Wee. It was all for Wee Wee, though. Oh, dear. Typical Wee Wee. There we go. Oh. Get that little sequin in there. We're right near the end, so I might have to start trimming the sequins a little bit, just so they fit in really nicely. But we'll see, we'll see. I had to trim them at the beginning, I know, when I was putting them. Ooh, that's a bigger knot. Don't want the big knot. No, 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 no. Small knot I can handle. I can sew that through. But big knot? No, 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 no. So yeah, at the front, I actually trimmed the first sequin so that it looked like it was coming out of the other piece of thread. A little illusion. But I might need to do that here too in just a second so that it looks like it's coming out of the back as well. I'll see. We'll see. I think I will. It's going to be a slightly more difficult shape to imitate, to be honest, because it's more like a triangle, whereas the other one was just like a circle with like a little bit cut out of it. That's okay though, we're getting pretty used to trimming our sequins. Done it quite a few times. Mop! Thank you for the heart. Thank you for big heart. Wait, where's the big heart from? Ammo. Heck yeah. Oh dear. Right, let's see. Ooh. Okay, we don't have to do it yet. I'm keeping an eye, I swear. I'm keeping a really close... I pinged that sequin. I don't know where that one went. That one's gone. That's okay. We lost one. Oh, you missed one? I missed one? He was very confused and banned the title Whittle Wee Wee in 2 channels. I have no idea why people were referring to him like that. Can we have... I'll start referring to him as Whittle Wee Wee, but he can't ban it in this stream because he's not a mod. If you go over to both Dem and George's channel, there is a VOD of It Takes Two on... I assume you've kept the VODs of It Takes Two on their channels from this weekend. 10 out of 10. They were really good streams. Really, really good streams. Very funny. Oh dear. Yeah. Heckin' funny times. Okay. I'll do one more. I'm like kind of pushing it, but I'll do one more. I think I can fit it underneath that big bead, see? And it'll look okay. And then I think the next one needs to be trimmed. I'm pushing my luck, but I don't want to trim too many because it does somewhat mean they wiggle around a lot more. And I don't want that wigglage. Okay. We'll trim it now. If I put a really sharp whoop on there, that should goes under there. There we go. Because yeah, I still want it circular on the outside, just not on the inside, right? There we go. Okay. And put that through to there. And then make sure that I go through to the other side as well. There we go. That should hold all that in place. Hey, okay. Sequined. Sparkles. It looks so shiny. Oh my god. Look at that. Wow. Wow. I should really tie it off instead of just holding it with the thread. Wait, should we do a safety and maybe not just hold it here? Oh dear. Oil. Change it to whittle. Yeah, it's gotta be whittle because it's wee wee, right? Whittle wee wee. Very important. I can see why. I can see why wee wee might have banned that. I didn't say that was work on our marriage's sake of Lil Winter. That's how it started. See now. Had it been my stream title, I would have absolutely made it Whittle Wee Wee. And then Wee Wee would never have come by my stream again. Chap, welcome on in. I hope you're having a good day. Oh dear. Okay, put this, because I've still got a little bit of thread there, off to one side. Oh, heck yeah. Shiny. Shiny. Where's my unembroidered one? Just so we have a before and after. Let's not put it in my coffee, shall we? Let's not do that. Let's not spend all this time working on it and then put it in my coffee. So, yeah. That's some before and after. Because I haven't embroidered one of them. I have embroidered both of them. I have not beaded one of them yet. But yeah. I think they look a lot more armor-like after they've been sequined and beaded. I think it's just that shine that you can't really get from just sewing. Yeah, they just look a lot more like it could be armor, right? Whereas this one, it's like, it just doesn't really look like armor. Yes, okay, add that to the box. Actually, I should probably keep it out so I have my reference there. I should probably keep the reference nearby. Oh dear. Oh, thank you for shouting out Tap. If you've not checked out Tap. Oh wait, you playing music? I know they do a lot of art on their channel as well. They do a lot of really cool art. If you've not checked out Tap before, they're a very heckin' sweet bead. Rome, what have you been playing? Universum? Oh, heck yeah. I didn't know you streamed Rome. Roma. Being a sneaky bean, I had no idea. Wait, let me pop over there. Heck yeah. Oh yeah, and if you haven't checked out Dem and George or their VOD, thank you George for shouting out Dem, and thank you Dem for shouting out George. Look at you sweet beans. They're both very, very entertaining streamers. They've done some really cool stuff recently, and they both played It Takes Two together, and it was a very, very good VOD. I mean, it was very fun live as well. It's an excellent game, and they were so funny. So absolutely would recommend both of them. Also, balloons. Yeah, we've had them up since October, and they've not popped, and I've got 6, but you can only see the bottom 2. Welcome on in. Patting myself on the shoulder. Now I have been doing good and fixed some laundry. Heck yeah, good job. Heckin' good job. Getting back into this yen. Nice. I'm going to start with the beading portion. So I'm going to put the sequins away just so I don't accidentally sweep them off the desk. Because although I will use these later, I don't need them right now. So we're gonna scoop them away. Start with beading. Since it's kind of like the top layer, and then we come back to the sequence. Yeah. There we go. Put all those in there. Go. And there. Very nice. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of mimicking this just here, so we have both. Well, actually, I think it's gonna be like this, right? Yeah, then we have both. Ah, dear. Since October? How can it be that big? I know, right? I had them since the probably would have been about the 26th, 27th of October. And yeah, there's... I don't know. They're fine. And until they go down, I'm not taking them down. They're fine. They're chilling. I don't know. I'm honestly surprised I haven't gone into one of them with a pin yet, to be honest. That's the number one surprise, because I go off like this all the time with my pins, and none of them have gone into my balloons. No, damn, it was a secret. I did it off stream. Because whenever I shouted you out, then because Nightbot didn't have your sub, it didn't show your emotes, and I was like, I know, I want your emotes. Well, speaking of which, I don't think I have the thingy, do I? So I was like, I did it for you and Shifty. I was like, right, this is getting ridiculous. I'm just gonna gift it so that they keep it. But you both found out now. You know what? I held on for quite a while, I think. I did a pretty good job, I think. I held it for quite a while. How long was that? Like, it was I mean, you have, I guess technically because you weren't here, but I still hold out that, you know, I was secret for a while. There we go. Oh dear. Where to get them? Tesco. Tesco is where to get them. George! Wait, how did you find out, George? Oh, you mod? Yeah, that'd be it. I was like, wait a minute. How did you find out? Also, it was ages ago. How did you find out? Yeah, now you're monitored. Take that. That's what you get for telling Dem. You told on me on my own stream. Oh, I did it while they weren't live and everything. Get monitored, bruh. I like how, Dem, you're the one who monitored them, but you're also probably the one that asked them to find out who did it. Heck yeah, mod love. Yeah, I wanted to have the emote wall up because what I wanted was when Nightbot would shout out, or like, you know, the mods, we'd have the mod emotes on there. That's what I wanted. I wanted that. I had a vision. I was like, then we can have the mod emotes pop up on stream for like Shifty and Dem who have their own emotes. But then Nightbot also needs that, so yeah. Do you have some left and can show the package? Yes, but I don't think I have them up here right now. I have a feeling we have like a little birthday section downstairs for like wrapping papers and stuff like that. I think they're downstairs. But they're the metallic Tesco balloons, if you're curious. Metallic Tesco balloons. I know they don't look metallic. They don't look metallic to me either. But they are, apparently, the metallic Tesco balloons. Yes. I asked Siri for advice on how to screw with them. She got... To be fair, though, Minimal, I know that's a joke, but like, that is the kind of mistake that I would make. I don't know what the difference is. This is during my Christmas event, so what colour bulb would you like? Still have to post the final tree so I can add it real quick. Oh, I would like... Can I have like one that doesn't say my name on it, like a really sneaky bulb? Where I'm just like, I could be like just a pair of eyes, like, yeah. Sneaky, sneaky. It was meant to be a secret. I didn't do anything. Okay. I just want to be a pair of sneaky eyes. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm gonna be sneaky eyes on the tree. Oh dear. Oh. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. Oh, is that gonna be tight enough? Yeah, it's fine. I thought the knot at the end might not be good enough, but I think it's okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go around this way first and come back and do all of the little spots in the middle. So, I can put that to one side for now, because now I just go. Now I just go, and we just start filling in all of these beads. There are many to fill in. I do have a second bag of gold that I will probably empty into here pretty soon, honestly. I'll probably empty into here soon, because we are getting through these quite quickly. So before this, you weren't sus, right? Yeah, you weren't. You weren't sus at all. You were not a monitored bean. And then now you are a monitored bean. This is the only time that I've agreed with it, though. Actually, no, that's not true. I agreed with the donut one. You ratted me out. Sus, yeah. Freaking sus. Oh dear. I couldn't see it. I'm sure there's a way to gift subs anonymously, because people have done it, right? But I couldn't see it. So I was like, it's fine, I'll just do it when they're not online. But yeah, it's what it is. That's what it is. We deal with our limitations. I couldn't see it, so I was like, well, I guess it's fine. I don't know if maybe it just didn't pop up because I was doing it for like multiple months, but yeah, I was trying to find it, and nope, not having any of it. Twitch was just like, nope, your name will go here. Oh dear. Johns, no. Oh, yo. When you click gift at the top, you have to check mark. Oh, is it a check mark? I'll have another look after stream. Thanks, Rome. Don't worry. I can still see it. And I appreciate it. Next time. What happened? Rome's telling me how to gift anonymously so that I don't make the same mistake again. Did you do something wrong? No. No, not in my books, you didn't. In my books, I really appreciate the help. Oh dear. There are two parties in this chat right now. Party, help Jelly work out how to gift anonymously, and party, don't do that. Because then Jelly will only gift anonymously. So, yeah. Yeah, that's why your message got deleted. It was deleted by party, don't let Jelly gift anonymously. Oh dear. No. I can't really look while I'm live because I'd have to find another channel, I assume, unless I was... Can you gift to your own channel? I don't know. That seems like it wouldn't be a feature. Because right now I think, oh wait, where the hell am I? Oh yeah, I'm looking at the amount of hours I've streamed. If I go to my channel, can I do it? Oh yeah, I can gift a sub to my own channel. Can I do it anonymously? I don't think I can. No, I can't. No, I can't gift anonymously to my own channel. That's okay. It might be that that's just because it's my own channel and it's just like that, because I don't want to gift to somebody who's live and then like also not be in their chat at all and be like, I was just here to be anonymous, you know. That feels a bit rude. Jelly, you must no. No. Actually, no. I'd rather be anonymous most of the time. I'm a secret bean. I don't like being not secret. I like to be anonymous. I like being an anonymous bean. You can. Wait, I can gift anonymously to my own channel? Can I? Am I what, again, this might just be me missing it. Okay, so I've got open the gift a sub. And it says like gift 1 sub, gift 5, gift 10, and then it's like the go above and beyond ones. But if I click gift 1, it just takes me straight to the oh, okay, you DM me. Thank you. I'm just like, how the hell do I gift my own channel anonymously? Oh, gift to the community, 1 tier subs. Wait, I don't have that. Wait, I don't have that. That's not the screen that I have. It's at the bottom right box. All right, go above and beyond. No, I can't, I'm not allowed to do that. Would it be here? Gift anonymously. I can gift anonymously if I gift it to a specific viewer to my channel. But otherwise, it just says gift 1 sub. And then the price next to it. I don't know how to... I've got a completely different view to you. And then it goes to like complete the purchase. I will send you a screenshot of what I can see so that I promise I'm not bullshitting. Like, I have, it's like gift 1 sub, gift 5 subs, gift 10 subs. Are you on create dashboard or your channel page? I'm on my channel page. Do I need to be on create a dashboard? I'm on my channel page right now. And so it's like gift 1, gift 5, gift 10, gift 20, gift 50, gift 100. And then go above and beyond, gift to a specific viewer. If I go to like Dem's channel, I think it would be different, right? So ignore me, I'm just going elsewhere now. Gift a sub. Wait, I still can't do it. If I gift to a specific viewer, then I can gift anonymously. But if I'm just like, oh, I just want to do a random sub, which is what I normally do, to be honest, if I'm doing a random sub, I can't do it anonymously. Aye! I want to gift anonymously, just a random person. A random person in the chat. Yeah, I have to choose the recipient, it says, if I'm doing that. Oh, why is that then? I'm not in mod view. I'm not in mod view. No. I went to a regular, like I was a viewer watching my own channel. You know? Like that scenario. Nightbot is specific. Yeah, Nightbot, it would have let me do it. Yeah, I would have been able to gift anonymously Nightbot. That's true. Yes. Oh dear. I mean, in some ways, I wouldn't be surprised if it was a little different regionally, because I already know mine's going to come up slightly different to everyone, like Dems, for instance, because Dems will be in dollars and will be a slightly different price. So, like, I know it'd be slightly different, but... You suspected it was me? No. I would never... No idea what you're talking about. Oh dear. Next time you won't have any proof. So, yeah, like... Oh dear. I'm gonna have to like YouTube how to do stuff anonymously. Oh dear. I think the reason I like to do stuff anonymously is because I am a lurker most of the time. So sometimes I want to send love to somebody, like, you know, by sending them a sub or something like that. But I want to do it fully anonymously because I'm also not going to be taking part a lot in the chat suddenly. Like, I'm still going to be heavily lurking. And so it would be really nice to learn how to to do that. Because otherwise, I just don't do it because I'm like, I can't take part in the chat suddenly. I'm like, brrr, on my machine. My keyboard is often on the other desk. So it's like, I can do that with the mouse, but I can't reply or anything. You're just gonna get a random gift sub from somebody and like, and no reply after that. So it'd be better if I was anonymous, just so that I didn't have to type afterwards. Because you're sweet, that's a lie. I'm nasty. I'm a rude dude. I approve now, you just admitted there'll be... It could be Shifty. I know Shifty acts like a shifty person, but Shifty has a much kinder streak than I do. Could be Shifty. Oh my god, 2 seconds. Just have time. Oh my god. Oh no. How long into my stream am I? Oh no. Oh no. It's fine, it's fine. Nobody would have seen. Oh god. Oh. Oh, I need a second after that. Ooh, it's fine. Speaking of one of us being like full on nasty. I'm not gonna tell you because it's not very ladylike, but and I am 100% a lady, but I think I'm gonna have to check the VOD to make sure it's okay and that you can't see or anything. And I'm not gonna tell you what it is because I don't want anyone going back in the VOD and looking for it. It's fine. I think it's okay. I was streaming in a mildly compromising position for like the last hour and a half. In my defense, I've had food poisoning or a stomach bug or something, so like, don't come for me. It's okay. I'll put it in the mod. I'll put it in the mod chat, maybe if you like. I'll tell you guys, and I don't wanna. I'm not. I don't even know if I want to put it in the mod chat, to be quite honest. Maybe... Yeah, if you'd mind, like, skipping back to, like, before I hid my screen. If you don't... If you have, like, 5 minutes, and would mind skipping back to before I hid my screen, just to make sure that there's nothing on show. I'm gonna delete this after you've seen it, if that's okay. So, like, I'll send it to you as a DM, because I think you're the only mod in chat. Oh, I can't spell it. Help. Can you see that? I think it's fine because I think it would be hidden. Listen, thank you for the hydrate, by the way. I think it's okay. I'm gonna assume because of the position that I'm in. Okay, have you seen it? Can I delete it? I don't want that in our Discord chat anymore. Listen, I don't know how that happened. I'm deleting it now. You've seen it? You've seen it? Can I delete it? Can I delete it? I don't want it to be there anymore. Yes, you've seen it. Okay, I'm gonna delete it. You think it's all good? Okay. Delete that message. Okay. Hidden. Okay, cool. Yeah. Oh. In my defense, I've had food issues. Oh god. Heckin'. What the hell, me? I'm sorry. I'm normally much more together than that. That was bad. Going back to regularly maintained stream, go on. I hope you're having a good day. I'm so sorry. You joined at me having like a minor breakdown. I did a small mess up. It's okay. It's fine. I think it's okay. I thought it probably would be, but also on the off chance that it wasn't, I think you won't be able to see it. I'm like, I was also having like a quick check and I was like, I can't really see anything. So I think it's okay. Because I can also like rewind and stuff like that. And yeah, I can't really see anything. I think it's okay. Like, I wouldn't know. Oh god. Jelly, you absolute plonker. You absolute idiot. An hour and a half. Oh my god. Yeah, oh, okay. Yeah, I think probably it's okay. It's fine. It's fine. We'll continue. How are you doing? You know what? Okay, also thank you so much, Dem. I'm sorry for putting you through that. My bad. I think it's fine. It's just, you know, if I have to, you know, end the stream in shame, I'll do it right now. I'm okay, man. SpongeBob meme here. No one knows, and it's better that way. Truthfully, it's better that way. Gone. Have you embarrassed yourself live on stream yet? Or nah? I honestly, Gon, you're very put together. I'd be surprised. Gon is a very talented artist. Also, Gon, how goes it with your Instagram stuff? I know that you've been posting the old stuff again. I hope that it's going well. I'm sorry that it happened to you. I did see you weren't the only one that got hit with that particular one. So when you posted that in the thing, I had a little look around on Twitter, because I often do that when I see that there's been any sort of like anyone's been hacked or something like that, just to see if there's anything similar. And it wasn't like a very big one, but I did see other people posting exactly the same thing as you had happen to you. So it does look like you weren't alone in it, and a lot of people had to do the same thing where they deactivated or abandoned their old account and made a new one. So didn't see anything. You never stood up. I don't remember standing up. If you never stood, you should be fine. I don't think I've stood up, so I think I'm okay. Thank you. I appreciate it, Dem. I don't remember standing up, so I think it's okay. And also, this is like pretty baggy. Oh dear. Yeah, so I saw a few people have that exact same thing happen to them. But I hope you're doing okay. And I hope the new page goes well. Gave the option to authenticate it. It got rejected. I need to authenticate them again. But I draw again though. Yeah. And I'm assuming your new account now has like 2-step authentication, strong password, everything like that. I mean, for me, if anyone even tries to log into my Instagram, like even tries to use my email address, I get a text. So even if they don't manage to get in, I'm just like, someone's tried. Because people do use my email to try and get into my Instagram and stuff like that. Adishadoral! Welcome on in. I hope you're having a good day. Oh dear. But yeah, so I'll be honest though, the only reason I am so careful these days is because I did get hacked over a year ago now. And so now it's like, well, now I have to be careful. But it's, again, only because it happened to me too. Ah, dear. You've had people get in with try and get in with two-factor authentication. Yeah. So I've had people get through the password stage, but then send a code to the phone. And yeah, I've had that happen too. That's why two-factor authentication is so important, right? Because it's like people can get through passwords, but it's a little bit more difficult to get through two-factor authentication. They still can. It still can happen. But I think it is the best system to try and prevent it. It won't stop it completely, but best defense. Oh, I just nibbled some paracetamol. Oh, bless you, Ad. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry that it's one of those days. You know, me and you both. I also had to nibble a bit of paracetamol this morning. Do a little bit of a nibble. Although I wouldn't actually, because like, I think nibbling paracetamol sounds gross. It sounds absolutely gross. Blech. All powdery and disgusting tasting. Oh dear. 5 years later. Oh, have I missed something? I'm sorry. No, I think it's good. 10-factor authentication is the only way to go. I mean, I'll be honest, there are accounts where if it let me do more, I would do more. I think my Instagram's one of them. Twitch is another one. The amount of times people have tried to get into my Twitch, I think it probably is because I am most active on Twitch, but like, I don't know who it is. You gotta stop. I got a lot of authentication on my Twitch, but yeah, people often try to get into my Twitch, and that's one of the more common ones. I think my Google account I would like to have more security on as well, but you know, you do what you can. You do what you can. It's pretty gross, admittedly, but wholesale swallow doesn't sound much better. There is some paracetamols. I prefer the capsule ones, honestly, because like they're a bit easier, but they are more expensive. So when I get the powder ones, I got a line down the middle and I break them in half. Oh dear. Just so it's easier to swallow. Because I'll be honest, as most people would do, the only times I take paracetamol are when I'm in quite a lot of pain, and so I don't feel like swallowing a massive pill. I'm just like pain. So I break the pill in half so that I can swallow it. I do that too. I'm a lightweight when it comes to drugs. Yeah, you know, I'm kind of the same, but only like if I'm not in pain, I'm okay with it. But when I'm in pain, I'm just like, I can't do it. I just can't do it. I'm not in the mood. But like obviously that is like with paracetamol the only time where you would take it. So I do find taking paracetamol to be easier with a warm drink. Like if I've got like a tea or a coffee, I find it a lot easier to take it with a tea or a coffee than I do with water. I don't know why, but I do. Taking paracetamol with water is much harder. Not sure why. So I normally have like a sip of my tea or coffee to take the paracetamol, and then I like drink water afterwards to make sure there's no nasty taste in my mouth. Every time. I am very bubbly in our stream. Sometimes oh my god. Show you buff. Oh no, gone. Shout out to my mum to answer so she can hear me, and also being a total baby with trying to snore, and English is hard. I sometimes think too hard to say a word that I know in Indonesia. I think if you're predominantly going in English, so you have like more people coming in English, for instance, for me, I think it'd be really cool to hear more words in Indonesian. So like if you were to like swap to be like, not sure the word in English, but this is what it is in Indonesian, that'd be pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool. And everyone's a bit different with that sort of thing, but I think that's one of the things that makes Twitch really cool. And a lot of streamers actually have that as a redeem even, where it's like, let me teach you something in another language. Like I might primarily be speaking in English, but I also speak this other language, so let me teach you something in this other language, you know? I think it's pretty cool. I don't think that's a bad thing for your stream. I think that could be a really positive thing, right? I feel bad. I struggled to remember the word binoculars yesterday. I say it in Dutch. My dictionary also failed me because I couldn't say it in 2 languages. I only speak 1 language, and let's be honest, I fail nearly every single stream to say something correctly. Oh dear. Isn't that right, Ada Shadowell? Oh dear. But yeah. I think being able to speak multiple language will always be a benefit. Oh yeah. Settled for saying Farseer because it was too hard and that's fine. Like, the doohickey goes in the thingamajigger is half of my lingo. I'm here like, let me teach you about sewing. So put the thingy on the other thingy, and then you run that through the thingamajigger, and then it was like, could you use terminology? No, actually, I can't. I do my best, but most of the time it's like, I know what I want to do, and I've completely forgotten how to say it. Beading, sequence, yeah. Oh dear. Oh yeah. Thing is, it's legit Farseer. Oh, it is. Oh, you just blanked. We all have those days. We all have those days. Oh dear. Oh, I was gonna say, Gon, though, if you are actually like barfing on stream, be careful, because I know there is a Twitch guideline about throwing up on stream. Just as a heads up. I think you gotta be a bit careful. Gotta be a bit careful about that one. I don't remember if it's still there, but I know there used to be one where it was like, you're not allowed to throw up on stream or something like that. Oh dear. No, I'm glad it's been a good thing. For the most part. I'll be honest, I've kind of given up getting the word the first time when I stream. I get it at some point. And like today, for instance, I still make a lot of mistakes. I think it's because I've become a lot more casual towards streaming, and so I make a lot more casual mistakes, and then I'm just like, oh my god, oh no, a mistake. Shoot, I should maybe fix that. But no, I love streaming. I think it's so much fun. Oh dear, a really heckin' good time. I know it's not going to be for everyone, and so I don't like talking about it too much, because I don't want to sound like one of those people that's like, I like this hobby, so you should like this hobby. But I like this hobby. Oh dear. I'm gonna make a sandwich! Yeah, get a sandwich! I hope you enjoy it. I may teach people how to speak in my language though, like a genuine conversation. I sometimes get my coaching side appear in Steam. Man, I really want to give motivated people that are tired or heck yeah! Why not? Again, like, you could always have that as a redeem. Like, you could always put it as like, once you get channel points and stuff, you can think about having those sort of things as like, well, use, 100 or 200 channel points and I'll do like a motivational speech for you kind of thing. I've seen that on other channels and it tends to work pretty well. Heck yeah. Anyone knows how to determine the species of mushroom? I can use a hand. I found hat fungus, and I'm pretty sure that's not what it's called. Oh god. I love mushrooms, like how they look, but I have no idea about species of mushrooms. I'm just like, that looks cool. Also, I watched one. Actually, no, I have a question. Right. The pronunciation of multiple mushrooms. How do you pronounce the multiple mushrooms? Because I watched a documentary a while back, and they pronounced it in a completely different way than the way that I have pronounced it my entire life. And it was to the point where like I couldn't ignore it. But I'm sure it's just like a different accent or like something like that. 'Cause fungus. Yeah, fungus. Or fungi. Fungi. They were pronouncing it fungi. The entire documentary, they pronounced it fungi. And I was just there like, fungus? Fungi? Not fungi. But I wonder if that's like a specific accent. Because like, of course, like there are things that we pronounce one way and like other countries pronounce another. But like the whole documentary, I couldn't get over fungi. I was like, fungi? Fungi? That means half of the puns in this country about mushrooms just don't work anymore. Like, it can't be fungi. What? We have so many puns around it being fun guy. Ah, dear. Majesties into the distance, heck yeah. I haven't got the channel points yet though. It's such a... No, you're good. It's like something you can think about. Like, it's always worth thinking about before you even get it gone. Because then you're prepared. I was not prepared. And I had time and I still wasn't prepared. It must be an accent. I think so too. The thing that got me was there were a lot of people pronouncing it fungi. The dictionary website has 2 pronunciations. Yeah! Penguins. Look at these. New penguins. The mother penguin. That's one of my favorite videos. No one told him. It's so good. Yeah, you have to go. One fun guy and the other was fungi. Like fun and then G. Fungi. It's very different. At least to me it sounds very different. I don't know. I found it very distracting because it was so different. Wait, Sandman, welcome on in. I hope you had a good stream. 2 seconds, Sweet Bean. Let me do you a little shout out. Oh, Dem, thank you so much for shouting out, Sandman. Sandman, what were you, just chatting? What were you chatting about? Was it, Five Nights at Freddy's stuff? Or was it something else? Good, Jal, there's little mushrooms safe, Jal, like a barbecue mushrooms. Oh! Now you can jump into a bed of shrooms and call it fungi jumping. Heck yeah! That's what it's for. It's for a different variety of puns. Like, we had all the fungi puns, but now we have the fungi jumping puns. God damn it. Hello, Raiders, hello! Reading a book was reading the Five Nights at Freddy's with Silver Eyes. Heck yeah! So it was for the lore. For the lore. I hope it went well. I hope you had a good stream. But now it's chapter 7, reading 2 chapters each stream. Okay, yes. Yeah, to be fair, reading on stream, that's one thing that I find exceptionally difficult. I think it's very hard because multitasking, like reading with chat and stuff like that, it's like, ooh, that's a heckin' skill right there. Not one that I possess, but it's a pretty good one. Voice is cracking and fading, so yeah, the struggles, yeah. That is it. That's a difficult one, but I hope it was a good stream nonetheless. Heck yeah. We are doing more beading, and I'm just gonna be going, to do the point of this one. I'm also looking it around the edge for some reason. I think it needs to be around here. There you go. Just so we can go up the point. I need 2 more beads. 1 and 2. There we go. We can do a little point on this, and then we'll come back in and I guess go up the other side? Yeah, we can go up the other side for a bit. Ooh. We're getting to the good parts of the book where the intensive drama is finally taking place. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. I could never. I would. There's this sort of stream where I'd be like, out of my depth. Reading? No. Oh, difficult. Hard stuff. No, I'm glad it was a heckin' good stream. Heckin' glad. Oh dear. And yeah, if anyone has an interest in finding out a little bit more about the Five Nights at Freddy lore, I know Sandman has done a playthrough of the most recent game and been getting a lot of the endings, and of course, as you just heard, they are also going through some of the background lore, like the books. So yeah, if anyone has an interest in that, definitely check out Sandman. They're a heckin' sweet bean. And they're doing a lot of lore hunting at the moment. If lore is your cup of tea. I don't contribute anything to you, Jelly. Oh no, gone! Gone. I am happy just seeing the art that you make. You never have to do that. It's lovely just to see the art that you make. I don't ever want you to feel like you have to put out. Oh, the Disney Alice in Wonderland. I want to fungi jump. Oh dear. Oh wait, that's one of the bad beads. There you go. A bad bead. Help wanted in VR. Oh god, in VR. No. No. Not in VR. That's gonna be very spooky. Very spooky. You're gonna get jump scared a lot with that one, right? Oh, I don't think there's any way around it. To every stream that I feel at home. Oh, that's very heckin' sweet. Well, if you do, it would be very appreciated, but I don't want you to feel pressured to. Yes. Oh yeah. Yes. How I'd put it. Oh yeah. There we go. So we are now going to be going and grabbing a few of the little copper donuts. I know they're meant to be like spacer beads, I think, but I just think they're a really nice colour. They're one of the ones we got in the pick and mix at Hobbycraft. So, yeah, I love them. I think they're lovely. Okay, where does that start? It starts just after this part. So if I go into about here, it should start around there. So let's do 2 more and then we will start the rings. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's terrifying. You got animatronics and they're like 10 feet tall. Yeah. Yeah. I don't remember this VR once. I kept smacking his TV. Amazing. Oh, wait. This is Ambika. Welcome on in. Thank you so much for the follow. That's very heckin' kind of you. Yeah, that would be me. I would just be there like smacking everything. All of the household stuff would be like, please, no. No more of this, please. Speaking of mushrooms, I love snow fungus. Snow fungus. Which one is snow fungus? Or do you just like no fungus? Wait a minute, is this another fungi pun? I'm gonna start saying it as fungi now. No idea. Oh, we've not tried a sweet dessert, but they are lovely in soup. Oh. Ooh. See, now I am not a big mushroom lover, truthfully. Me and mushrooms, we don't have a fond history. But I do like dried mushrooms. Is that what it is? Dried or like fried, so they're like really dry. I like that because I don't mind the taste of mushrooms and I like them raw. But I don't like them cooked very much. Most of the time. When they're in things, I don't really like them very much either. So I like them dried and I like them raw. But otherwise, I've never been very keen on mushrooms. So like, for instance, mushrooms on pizza I wouldn't be so keen on. But give them to me in like a little bag dried, and I'll like that. I'm picky. I'm very picky, clearly. Shifty, welcome on in. I hope you're having a good day. It looks like a snowflower. Aww. That's really cute. That's really heckin' cute. Aww. Okay, now we get to the next one. I think I'll run out of thread, to be honest, but that's okay. That's okay. I love snacking on them raw. Yeah, see, that's what I would prefer to do. Just snack on them raw. Heckin' cold. 2. Yeah, that sounds about right. Honestly, because it's quite sunny, I could imagine it being like 2. But it is heckin' cold. Actually, yeah, for like midday it being 2, that's quite cold. That is in fact quite cold. Oh dear. 2 is more like what I'd expect it to be, I suppose, like first thing in the morning. Oh dear. 2. Yeah, I had to have the door open for the dog. Heckin' freezing. Yeah, we've had to be running out like forward and backwards out the house quite a bit recently, and I keep thinking like it's been quite cold recently, huh? But like not thought too much of it because I'm like, well, you know, I've been a bit under the weather or like another thing. Thank you for the horns, eh? Wait, did one of the horns not show? Did one of the horns just straight up not show? What? Which horn didn't show? Thank you so much for the 18 months. I'm sorry I didn't see it. Heck, how did I not see it? Well, thank you, Zay. Jesus Christ, 18 months? Is that how long you've been setting off horns in this channel? Even OBS is tired of the horns. OBS was like, you know what? We've had enough of this bloody horn. Like, it's been 18 months now. We're done. We're heckin' done. Can you send me the cold weather? I mean, Wales, innit? Like, Wales. Oh dear. DJ! Oh, there's a DJ. I don't know. I didn't see the Twitch alert. I'm not sure. Maybe it's just being slow. That does happen. Honestly, when it's having its slow days though, I'm always really nervous because it means randomly at like 10 minutes later I get hit with a horn. So it's like not my favorite. Like, at least right now I'm like, okay, yeah, prepared, ready. And then in like 10 minutes it's gonna be like, bah! Me in the middle is 35. Oh no. Blue, that's new. What's that? God, I think you know what blue is. I think you know. I think you know. I think you've played it before. I think you played it earlier, Gon. Somebody did. No, it wasn't you. It was Queener. No, I think you know deep in your heart what blue is. 30 degrees year round here, land of eternal summer. Yeah, you know what? I kind of prefer the cold weather. 30 degrees is too much for me, I think. I think I would struggle with that. Personally, a bit hot for me. I like my winters. As much as they do get very chilly, I do quite enjoy the winters. Although not had really much snow this year. Not really a snowy year. Not so far at least. I mean, there's still time. We've had snow like as late as March, so... Whoa! Listen up! Here's a story about a little guy... Well, listen up! All day and all night and everything he sees is just blue. Like him, inside and outside. Blue... Gon's just here like, I won't curse the stream, don't worry. George, however, is like... I will curse the stream. Got nobody to listen to. -3. Die, dabba dee, dabba die, dabba dee, dabba die, dabba dee, dabba die, dabba dee, so cursed. Blue, dabba dee. I'm gonna dye my hair. I'm not gonna be blue anymore. I'm gonna be another color, and then blue will make no sense. Dabba dee, dabba die. Yeah. Thank you for the blue. God. Cursed. I struggle with the heat too. I go through so many clothes because I have to keep changing. Yeah. I'm like, I get that, but then mainly, like, I am a sweaty lady, but like, mostly it's just that like, I'm a very fainty lady, and so when it gets really hot, I'm just like, oh no. Oh jeez. Oh no, it's so hot. And so this summer I'm just like, no. Drops. Thank God, yeah, I'm of course playing in the background. Oh yeah, thank God we had 2 songs playing at once. That makes me feel so much. I like the idea of going to the beach anytime I want by hecking my wearing my sweaters. Yeah, I really like wearing sweaters and jumpers. Sweaters and jumpers, oh, they are my favourite. And some of my favourite items of clothing. Like, don't get me wrong, there's a time and a place for like a t-shirt, but and also, because of like having all of the machinery and stuff, it gets really hot in the sewing room in the summer. It's like very, very warm. So it's nice to, in the winter, have like a good temperature sewing room. Like I can spend hours and hours and hours in here. Like in the summer, I stream and then at some point I'm like, I'm too hot, I have to leave. It's too hot, I had to go. The heat, it has got to me. And yeah, that's not my favorite. I think often I also start streams a little earlier in the summer, just because in the afternoon it gets so hot in here. I mean, that probably won't be the same forever because eventually we'll end up moving, but for now, that's the situation. Stream's only ever seen this house, though. How will Stream feel if we move? Will Stream be sad? I think you'll be okay. Ah, dear. Proud of you, George. George is suspicious again. George came into the stream as not sus, but they're gonna be leaving today as sus. No way around that. Oh yeah. That was nearly a big... Oh no, it's still... Okay, no. Nearly a big knot, but we got past it. It's trying to knot again. Come on! This is like some of the first beads on this new thread. Be good. There you go. That's better. Oh, Deli, have you had breakfast today? You haven't got any coffee, do you? I do have coffee and I have had breakfast, yes. Yes. Do not worry, I eat a lot. I consume much. Ah, dear, the funny part you will enjoy is my tropical boyfriend has chosen to move to Canada. Oh my god. Aww. But the thing is, you will acclimatise, right? Like, they'll acclimatise. And also, the houses will be built for warmer, and they'll have warmer clothing. Yeah, they'll get used to it. They'll be okay. I believe. Positive thinking. I plan on videotaping his reaction and having our reaction stream because heck yeah. God damn it. Oh dear. See, I like cold temperature, but I get, maybe it's because I grew up in a you know, countries that didn't handle snow very well. I can't imagine living somewhere with snow that much of the year. I'm sure in Canada it's handled much better. In this country, if it snows, everything just shuts down. It's just like the world has ended. It has snowed, and it snows nearly like every year, like a little bit at least, and yet every year it's like end of the world. We shut down. Yeah, to be honest, the ice is pretty bad here as well, but this we don't handle certain weather conditions very well in the UK. I think that's pretty well known, but yeah. I mean, I grew up in a very small town, very, very small town, and of course we'd always have, like, you know, the day off school and stuff like that if that happened. But I full on remember, like, we'd be driving around and, like, they didn't de-ice the roads. Not very quickly, at least. So, like, on days like that where it was really icy and, like, schools are closed and stuff like that, we might go somewhere tobogganing or something. But you'd have to be really careful if you were driving because the roads were icy. I full on remember, like, we were like, where, like, our parents were like, watch the car behind us, kids. We were like, all right. So we were like watching the car behind us, and they were like, weep, 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 weep. We were like, and you could see them. The first time it was by accident, and after that they were like, and they were like doing it on purpose, and they were like, oh my god, that's why we have so many bloody crashes. Oh dear. Okay, that's jellyfish emoji expression. Oh god. I make a lot of cursed faces, so I don't blame you. Returning home after acclimatizing is the best bit. Owner so weak to the weather in comparison. To New York in January once, it was bloody freezing. When I turned home though, I didn't need a coat at all. I was full cold resistance buff. Yeah, I've not been up that way any later than October. October would be the latest I would go, because after that it's just, no. It's just ice face. And I'm like, nah. Oh my god, they're outside again. Can you hear them at all? I don't know if you can. If you can hear somebody yelling in the background, it's the metal people. And then they're here again. When you mentioned that my mum was also tropics raised and moved to a temperate country, came out tropics not even midsummer and dying. Like, how are you not boiling? It's like, yeah, you just get used to it. Get that acclimatization. Heck yeah. I'm gonna take off. Goodbye, Rome! Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you so much for popping by. Oh dear. Dun, dun, dun. Oh yeah. We'll just be here doing some chill beading. Oh. Yeah, I've not been up that way any later than October. And I'll be honest, it wasn't warm in October, but it was beautiful. But oh no 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 no. Oh no no no. Also because, to be fair, I wasn't specifically going to New York. I was going a little northerner? Yeah. But it gets snowy. I don't want to be there when it's snowy. No, not what I'm looking for. I swear. There's no metal here, please. Please. Leave us be. Oh my god. I swear this happens like every week now. They never used to be quite so persistent. But now they're like, they've got a taste for metal in the area and they're like, ha ha, there's metal in these parts. What's it called? Where the next year? Yeah, super excited for it. Heck yeah, heck yeah. I'm glad. I'm glad. Oh yeah. I think I'm looking forward to one day moving house and having a room that is not facing the sun in the summer. Like in the afternoon. That would be the plan. Because I can tell you, it is not fun crafting in that. That gets very hot. That's the plan. Yes, I'd like that. Kind of a, I don't know when that's going to happen kind of plan. But one day, we move. I mean, it's kind of easier because we just rent. But also, there aren't a lot of places for rent right now. When we find somewhere, we'll hop, skipping across around. And then, hey, you'll have a new place. We'll have a new background. Oh dear. To be fair though, that'd be really good for me because it means that I could set the space up specifically with streaming in mind. Because when I moved here, I didn't think I was going to start streaming for like another 6 months, but then I started streaming within like 2 weeks. So I was not well planned out for streaming. And then I kind of got stuck into this setup that I've got. And yeah, it was I don't know. It's fine, but it's definitely not I mean, I don't think this would be a problem for so many people, but because I'm sewing and I'm sewing large pieces of fabric a lot of the time, having this up against a wall is a pain in the ass because the fabric has nowhere to go and it just bunches up against the wall at the back and I'm like, ah, a pain. So I'd like to have the desk not up against the back of a wall. That'd be nice. And then I'd also like to have both desks being able to touch each other. Ooh. They could touch each other. That way I could kind of just scoot my chair between the desks. Because I'm still using my deck chair for the other desk at the moment. And yeah, it'd be nice if I could use my proper chair for both desks. But that'd only be possible if my desks could actually touch each other and there wasn't a mattress between them. So yeah, that'd be nice. That'd kind of be the plan, is do that. And I think that's possible. I do feel like that's very possible. I need to make a couple of alterations, but I don't think it'd be too difficult. And then I could scoot my boot over to there. Oh dear. But I think it's just like the moving into a room with streaming in mind, rather than moving and then just, oh, I've started streaming. Yeah. That'd be nice. Get it, Jelly? A room not facing southwest, plus flat roof wasn't mentioned, so that's perfectly fine. I'll be honest, there's not so many flat roofs. I think maybe it's just because we're not like moving into like a big city or something like that. But there's not a lot of flat roof buildings. Like that's not really a big thing. Not really a big thing. Every roof seems to have an angle of some sort. They're not always pretty angles, but they're angled. Ah dear. I will miss swimming outdoors year round, but the weather change will be wonderful and somewhat cold. Heck yeah, heck yeah. She won't boil. Yes, the cold is important. And honestly, like, being able to, like, ventilate the room would be good as well, because I can open one of the windows, but I can't open both. So, having a window that, like, properly opens would be really nice. And honestly, a window that opens and also doesn't, like, face the street. Because then I feel really self-conscious about opening the window when I'm just here being like, the Venga bus is coming, and stuff like that. Because otherwise I feel really self-conscious just sitting in my room screaming, you know? So maybe a window that opens and doesn't face the street would be really nice. I'm asking for a lot, I know. That bit's not quite so important. I would still like a window that opens, but it, you know, it can face wherever it likes. But if it did happen to be not facing the street, that would be perfect. Around another window. Listen, if the window wants to be in the ceiling, I'll take that. At least then people can't look in and be like, what's she doing? Why is she doing that? Is she okay in there? It makes me self-conscious. I'm a shy bean. I know it doesn't seem like it when I'm live, but I'm shy. I'm shy. I don't want people to see me screaming. Oh dear. Oh, and I would like a kitchen which doesn't have all its plug sockets right next to the sink. That'd be nice. That makes me feel very unsafe. It's like continuously made me unsafe since we moved here. Like most of our plug sockets in the kitchen are like right above the sink. So like you just splash water into the plug sockets if you're not careful. And it's like the design. Why? Yeah, that feels like I'd really like that. I think probably that's more unique to this house. And I don't think we'd have that same problem if we moved. But it's something I look out for now. I'm like, where are the plug sockets in the kitchen? Where are they? Are they right above the kitchen sink? Because that's a problem. I'm not dealing with that again. It makes me feel so nervous whenever I'm using the sink. And I don't want to deal with that again. Not in another house. No. And especially like when you're renting as well. Because it's like... hassle, isn't it? Like, this isn't even my house. And do your plug sockets have buttons on them? The ones near your sink, just on off, like the switch. No buttons, just like they're very much a regular plug socket for the UK. It's like they have the switch that turns them on and off, but they don't have any extra buttons or anything like that. Nothing fancy. Just your regular plug socket that you'd find in the UK. Same as any other one. Except that it's like next to my sink. Which is not so normal. Normally they don't put plug sockets right next to water. For reasons. Oh dear. Yikes. Yeah! That's not the only thing about this house that's kind of like, this weird. And I know this second one is not so unusual, but it is weird. So the outlets in this room, and this isn't the only room that's done this. There's one power outlet that's normal in this room. It's down there. And so it's like behind a drawer. So there's like a drawer that comes out, right? There's like, what do you call it? Built into the wall. And there's a power outlet inside of the drawer. So if you take the drawer out, you can see a power outlet inside. And it's like, huh, a power outlet. Interesting. Inside of the drawer. But what's weirder is that there's already something plugged into that power outlet. So you only have one power outlet that's free from that power outlet. And it's like, okay, so one of the power outlets is taken by something when you move into this house. What's it taken by? The other power outlet, because there is a fake power outlet in this room that runs away from the drawer to over there, which is where my computer is plugged into, and I have got surge protection coming out of it. I have it plugged into an extension with surge protection because I don't trust it. But there is a fake power outlet on my wall that is not real because it's plugged into the power outlet there. And that's the only reason it runs, is because if I turn that off from the inside of the drawer, that power outlet doesn't work. So I have a power outlet that's powered by another power outlet that's inside of a drawer. And that's the only power outlet I have in this room. Technically, I have 3 because there's 1 free from inside the drawer and there's 2 over there that are fake. And that's how the wiring is done in this room. And this is not the only room in the house that this is done. And also, it's not the only time I've rented and seen this kind of thing. But yeah, it's the worst I've ever seen it in this house. And yeah, so when I say the electrics in this house are a bit weird, a bit dodgy, it's like, oh no, 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 they're weird. We have fake power outlets, and the ones that are real are put in really weird positions, like they just weren't considered. Oh dear. Yeah, you could have an electrician in to change them. The thing is, this isn't my house, I rent. And so they're not doing anything unless they really have to. Like, our house was not classified as gas safe for over a year because our hobs didn't work and they just leaked gas into the house if you turned them on. So because of that, our house was not considered gas safe when we moved in. We told them that. We were like, by the way, this house, we'll move into it, but it's not considered gas safe, so that needs to be fixed straight away. About a year and a month later, they fixed it. That's kind of what it's like renting in the UK. Like, if you've not rented around here, this might sound really extreme, but like that is kind of what it's like. Like, landlords will fix stuff if they have to. If they don't have to... So we didn't have working hobs for 13 months it would have been. You could light them, but you had to use a fire starter thing. And you had to stand back. It's like a mimic extension cord. Basically, it does look like a real... it looks like a real wall socket. Like, it looks very realistic. It's like, it's hammered into the wall, it looks all plasticky, it looks like a real one. But you can see a wire coming out of it, and it's like, something about this isn't right. So we followed it, and that's the only reason we found the real one behind the drawer. Because otherwise, why would you take a drawer out and look behind it? No, because we followed the wire around. I don't think that sounds dangerous. Yeah, like, it is. But it's not the most dangerous house we've ever lived in. This one is probably the best house we've ever lived in. And it has these issues. But this is still the best house we've ever lived in. Just as an indication. And I know that we've had some bad luck. Like, I know, like, for instance, not the house we lived in before this, but the house before that, we had some really bad luck with. And so, like, you know, it is how it is. But this house, dodgy. Dodgy. It's also, it's got a full room that you can't use. I don't know if how much I can really say about that. But the roof leaks, technically, under certain circumstances, the roof will leak. It doesn't leak into the house as in, like, you have water in the house, but it does create damp. We've taken pictures. We took pictures as soon as we moved in, again, because we were told it was something that was going to be fixed. It's not. We've been here for nearly 2 years. And it's not. So, yeah. If anyone wanted the renting in the UK experience, here it is. This is what it can be like. You can get good landlords and they won't do any of this to you, but damp is bad, mold. That's why I've put all of my fabric in plastic boxes, and that's why we don't store anything in that room, because it's not worth it to us in case any mold grows. And again, it's not that bad, but also it's a whole room we can't use that we're paying rent for. Oh dear, my brain's exploding right now. Yeah. Oh dear. Yeah, I like this house, but we're not probably gonna be here for forever. For all of the reasons above. Oh dear. Oh, electrician friend who'd come hook you up. I'm not allowed to get an electrician in on my own. Nah. It has to go through the landlord. And we've made all of these points very clear. Like, we've been very, very, like, open. Like, we've pushed it every time. It goes through a letting agent as well, so we never have direct contact with the landlord. So the way that it works, if you have a problem, you contact the letting agent, and then the letting agent contacts the landlord. The landlord then gets back to the letting agent, who then gets back to you. So even if something does happen, it normally takes a while. Not normally over a year, but it does normally take a while. Oh dear. Yeah, we wouldn't be able to, like, just go into the house and fix up the electrics. That's not something we can do. And the same reason I can't, like, put nails into the wall without checking first. This is at my house. Oh dear. Also, I just tied a knot there because I'm going to be doing the sequins, but I didn't want them to be connected. I want them to be two separate pieces. Noted if I have to rent in the UK ever. Yeah, it's a... Yes. I mean, our experience with this house, we had to leave our previous property quite quickly. Our previous property was lovely. It was very small, so we had been considering leaving anyway, but what happened was it was getting put up for sale. So, you know, absolutely fair. Of course we were going to leave because the property was being sold. Nothing against the land person there. They were great. You know, the landlord was just putting the property up for sale. We had no quarrel with them. They were great. But because of that, we had to leave within 2 months and find somewhere new. And this was also as the country was preparing to go into lockdown. Because we moved on the day of lockdown. That's when we moved here. So it was... Choices were limited, and I'm still very grateful that we did move here, because comparatively to where we used to live, this is much larger, and I have a space to sew and stream, and there's a lot of positives about living here, to be honest. Especially over the last 2 years. But, yeah. Not like it's a forever place. That's for sure. Oh god. Heck, yeah. It's just like one of those situations. Again, nothing against my previous landlord. They were lovely. They really were lovely. Really nice. Like, they were probably the best landlord we've ever had. As far as, like, if there was an issue, they would sort it out, like, pretty quickly. They were really good. We were a big fan of our previous landlord. That's a wild ride. It was a wild ride. We moved into an unfurnished house with no furniture. And we were just like, yep, here we are. And now it's lockdown. Wales! Wales! Welcome on in. My bedroom only has one power outlet next to the door. One extension covers my PC setup. Second extension offers needed for everything else. Yeah, so I have one extension for all of the sewing equipment and one extension for all the PC stuff. Yeah, basically the same. Because PCs take a lot of wires. And I also have a powered USB tower, which mainly for stream and stuff, like the cameras and the mics and all that kind of stuff. But that takes up a slot too. Yeah, I have one for all of that and one for all of this. And that's ended up being pretty good, I'd say. Okay. That in there. And then let's start going around. all the sequins again. I will say the power USB tower, I didn't think I'd use it that much once I got a PC. But actually, it's been pretty good. I really like it. I mean, it's made my CPU usage lower. Like, I only use about 4% when I'm streaming now, which is really good. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Very low. I have an outlet for my entire office. Yeah. Yeah. Are furnished homes a normal thing to move into there? They can be. So I'd say fully furnished homes are a little less common, but like partially furnished is really common, where there might be like a bed there already, a fridge in the kitchen, a sofa maybe. Like, you probably, if you need bookcases and stuff like that, you need your own. If you need like clothes storage, you might need your own. But like partially furnished is really common, so that they'd already have a bed and they'd already have like a fridge and stuff like that. So you're not having to move in with everything, especially some of the more expensive items. Yeah, they're pretty common. Semi-furnished, yeah, semi-furnished. I think there are also a fair few like fully furnished ones, but like we've lived in all three. We've lived in the semi-furnished, fully furnished, and unfurnished. But you know, all of them are reasonably common normally. The last 2 years are not a good example of that because there's been a lot less on the market. But normally, yeah, they're all pretty common. It does somewhat depend on what area you're looking in though, because those sorts of things will be more common in more built up areas. Yeah. Yeah. Where people might be like moving in for work and not have a lot with them, sort of thing. There we go. Oh yeah. I've only ever moved into empty spaces, sometimes a fridge and an oven. We have an oven here, but other than that, nothing. Oh no, and a fridge. We have a fridge. Oven and a fridge, yeah. But this would be classed as unfurnished because the oven and the fridge are built in, so you wouldn't be able to move them. And other than that, nothing. But we moved from a place that had a bed, a sofa, and chairs, and like the full kitchen set up, like freezers, fridges, washing machines, all of that. So we went from somewhere that would be semi-furnished, because it didn't have everything, but it had like a lot of stuff, to somewhere with no furniture. So we had some furniture. We had like our own chairs, desks. We had, you know, some storage for clothing. We had bookshelves, stuff like that. But we definitely didn't have beds because we never needed them. We didn't have our own fridge, our own freezer, because those were things that we'd had places before. Yeah. It is a way of like slowly building up furniture if you are looking to like move into houses that are unfurnished, which is nice. Fully furnished places to rent here, but the prices can be a bit... Yeah, normally fully furnishes do cost a little bit more. But it also depends, because sometimes fully furnished, like the fully furnished place we rented, it was fully furnished, but we only rented one room, and somebody else rented another room there, right? So there were like 2 rooms for rent. We rented one, somebody rented the other, but the whole house was fully furnished. And that's also reasonably common. And it wasn't students, it was working adults. But... you know, that works well too. Yeah, that was good. Like a commuting house, I guess, kind of. That was good. I enjoyed that. We'd kind of all get back around the same time. Is it weird to sleep in a bed that someone else may have had? No, not really. While you live there, that's your bed. I mean, when you go to a hotel, is it weird? Like, it's not weird, no. It's not something you think about. When you move in, that's your bed, you know? And they all follow, like, the regulations of keeping everything clean. If they didn't, you wouldn't move in. No difference to a hotel. Yeah, no difference to a hotel. Exactly. It's like living in a hotel. Not like living in a hotel, but it's the same feeling of a hotel. And the rent is a fraction of the price when you do that. Especially if you're staying with other people. Oh yeah. Semi-furnished, the mattress isn't included, it's just the bed frame. We've had mattress and bed frame, so we've been quite lucky. But yeah, I've seen that as well, where it's just the bed frame. It's a little different. It's a family heirloom, and you know the last few generations of family were conceived on the mattress. Oh god. I guess it's just not something that I've ever really thought about. Like, you just... I mean, I've slept in a lot of places, I suppose, like, as far as like renting and stuff like that, where it's like, yeah, other people would have had this bed before me, but like, you can't rent there if it's not clean. You can't, you just don't. There is a cleanliness standard. And if things aren't clean, if things aren't in a good condition, you just don't rent there. I mean, it's a little difficult with our situation moving in here, but generally we'd be pretty picky. There we go. Sequins. Oh, they look so cute. They look like little snakes. You slept under a table on a boat once? Nice. I slept on boat hammocks when we were sailing. Boat hammocks are interesting. Because they're not like hammocks where they like swing. But they're like... Month redeem, Dragonfly. I'm not going to today because I'm just recovering from a stomach bug. But I appreciate the thought. Today, no. But normally I would do it. Normally I'd do it. Yeah, they were like hammocks that they were very stationary, but they had like a really hard edge. They'd be up against one wall, and then they'd have like a really hard beam so that you couldn't fall out if the ship rocked. Yeah, yeah. They were kind of cool. Excuse me, as the mattresses weigh a bit more when you get rid of them than when you buy them. God. Oh dear. I can't say I've ever gotten rid of a mattress. I think because I've only owned one, and I've only owned it for like a couple years. All the others have been ones that come along with the property we're renting. Oh, you sleep on the floor before. Boyfriend's sister gave us a bed frame. Oh dear. Yeah, I still sleep on the floor. I don't know if you'll see it today. Oh no, I've made it. It's fine. There's my bed. You see it? It's just yeah. There it is. Oh, hydrate. Thank you. Sorry, normally I would do a munch, but yeah, not today. Oh dear. Lunchtime. Heck yeah, you just finished dinner. I would be having lunch around this time, but it's a little early for me today, I think. A little early. I'll wait a little bit. Not too late, but a little late. That's what we had on the ship. I saw Lord of the Rings movie in a tiny TV while seasick in my cabin as a kid. Oh, I was really seasick for the first day I was on there too. I was like, maybe like the first couple days, I was like, even though I'd sailed for ages before that, I had like been sailing, but I was still really seasick the first couple days. Like I was better when I was on like and actually sailing, like if we were up the sails or stuff like that. But as soon as it came to sleeping, I'd be like, no. It did feel better once I'd eaten something most of the time. That might just be my personality more than anything. I felt better after eating. But like, yeah, I guess because on those kind of boats, it really rocks. It really, really rocks. I will say though, when, I'm still kind of proud of this to this day. One of the things that you'll find if you sail through the ocean on a smaller boat, there are a lot of fishing nets, and they will get stuck on your propellers at points. And when we had like a really bad stick on a propeller, it was right next to the propeller next to my bed. So I was like one of the first people to be like, something's going on, I can hear it, come listen to my bed, it's going because it was like right next to my head, and so I was just there like lying in bed, like it was like off shift for the minute, and all I could suddenly hear was I was like, oh my god, what's happening? Wait, heck, Zay, that's your one. Zay, look at it, it happened, we got it, 18 months. Zay, how long ago was that? Zay, that was 40 minutes ago. 40 minutes ago. Nobody subscribed today. Your alert will be 40 minutes long. Sandman, thank you for the hoe. 40 minutes ago. Oh my god. I just don't like, yeah, seasick is no fun. It is not. It actually, oh my god. I swear, I swear. Yeah. Team Element's been having a time lately. It has. It's like I can see them as long as I check the timeline stuff, but damn, that is 40 minutes late. I think might be a new record for us. We've had 10 minutes late before. I don't think we've had 40 minutes late. Oh dear. That's very late. Oh. Is that 2? Nah, yeah, that is 2. There you go. It felt like 2. Point with your puns. It kills me, but yeah. You know, someone had to do it, I suppose. Oh yeah. I was listening to a stream the other day where they all came 2 hours late. God. Like, are you okay over there, stream? Oh dear. Actually, I'm doing mine through Stream Elements. So it would be Stream Elements having, yeah, Stream Elements been having a time lately, so it is Stream Elements. I'll say, wait a minute. Oh yeah. Are they okay? What's happening to them? Where are they? They're running so late. Oh dear, but you know what? Better late than never. They made it. Oh, Mac 2. Another streamer's stuff keeps crashing. I've been okay, touch wood, on OBS. It is just, I've had it already with Stream Elements being really slow. It's just been that. We're normally quite lucky with OBS, unless it's going down completely. That being said, Stream Elements and me. Oh. Good emote. Chef kiss. Little chef kiss. Mwah. Oh dear. There we go. Slowly making it around the top. But they look so cute. Don't they look like 2 little snakes? 2 little snakes. So cute. Okay. Keep going. These are gonna look so good. Because they'll be lying on top of other things, the sequin should really catch the light well. It's a bit of a weird place for them to catch the light because it will be right under the bust. I'm gonna have shiny underbust, but that's okay. You know what? No one ever argued about having a shiny underbust. Very specifically. That's okay, that's fine. There's definitely weirder parts about the costume, but I think it would be bad to have an alternative like OBS and Stream Elements, so when one goes down you can swap over. You mean like Stream Elements and Stream Labs? Because they both do the same thing. I could. I did specifically get rid of Streamlabs for a reason. I do think OBS and Streamlabs have come to an agreement, haven't they now? They have made up a little bit. And if they've made up, then I guess that's fine. So I guess I could. Yeah, I stopped using Streamlabs because of some of the stuff going down. But yeah, they have. Yeah, they've made up. I could. I'm just being lazy now because now I'm just like I don't want to switch back. I like some of the things you can do on OBS that you can't do on Streamlabs, like change my title at any time. Like, if I had my keyboard on stream, I could make my title just a smiley face. No one would know what I was doing. And I could do that easily. Like, oh my god. But, so that's another reason I haven't changed back. It's just, like, the little things like that. And also, it's like, I like the layout a lot. Ah, dear. Oh, yeah. They're working together. I'm glad. I'm glad they managed to fix it because, you know, at the end of the day, as much as Streamlabs did do a lot, they've put some serious work into their... Bye! They put some serious work into their product as well, so, like, I'm glad they've managed to fix it. Yeah. And it's nice to see people admit when they've, like, messed up and be able to work past it. Yeah, that's a good example. Listen. Ah, dear. That being said, I'm lazy. I wouldn't have normally switched over in the first place. But here we are now. And I also like all of the what do you call it? I like the way that Stream Elements does its alerts. Because I can have groups of alert. Like, I could change my alerts this second and we could have the blue alerts. And then instead of all of the alerts that we've had playing, we could have all of the blue alerts. So it could be like, so listen up every time someone follows instead of like sploosh. I could change that like this because I have them both set as like different ones I can switch to. I just have to get the URL and put it in. I like that a lot. I think there's a lot of like room for creativity there. But it's very cool. It's very cool. And I like that. And it means for like special streams, like when we did the DJ stream, I could have completely different set of alerts for that one stream. And I thought that was really cool. Without having to like actually go through and manually change all my alerts back again afterwards. I just switched it and I still have that preset like saved. And I could do that for other streams too. Like for maybe the Final Fantasy speedruns, I could have had a completely different set of alerts for those specific speedruns. And then we could change back afterwards. I think that's so cool. I think that's so cool. I think that's really, really fun. Like, most of the time, I'm very happy with the alerts that we have on stream. But, like, I think it's nice to have that, like, availability to change that kind of stuff around. Yeah. I never stopped using their alerts since they paid a year of Prime features, and before the issue, I'd have another, if I just stopped to be fair. That's fair, no, that's fine. I've nothing against anyone who kept using them. For me, I never paid for anything. So... I could just, I could switch over. And then I found that I liked it. So now here we are. Agreements, Streamlabs, OBS, Streamlabs, various things, yeah. It's all company stuff. I'm sure if you go onto the OBS Twitter, they'll probably tell you exactly what it is in like a twit longer. Or in like a thread. That's normally the best way to find that kind of thing. Is to pop over to their Twitter. Ah, oh, dear. Yeah. But then they do have some nice features. Like I've brought back in the emote wall. And that's from Streamlabs. I also like their merch store. That's true, yeah. They have a merch store. I don't know. I'm picky because I make clothing. I am awful. Because I make clothing and I'm like, I know exactly what I want and it's not possible to make it like this. So I can't imagine doing it. But I think it's really good for anyone who's not as ridiculously picky as me. Who's not there like, I make clothing! Ah! Oh dear, lower the cut recently so I was able to get lower prices too. That's good. Yeah, because it was always quietly, I think it's really good. Because for anyone who wants merch, it's a way that you can do it and really easily link up to your stream. And I think that's fantastic. But it was always quite high priced. Oh, so Deimos merch, is it? Deimos merch. Ooh, do we have a merch drop do we have a merch drop? Ooh. Just enough so they're not crossing the line, basically. Probably. But also, they're companies. They're not people. They're like big old companies. Twitter just makes them look like people. They've got businesses to run. Oh dear. Oh, you have a merch store already? Ooh. Ooh. Because nobody uses it. Nah, that's fair. You know what? I genuinely have no idea who has a store and who not. I think B is about to have a store because I saw Rambo talking about it. But otherwise, I'm just like... No idea. That's cool though. Heck yeah. Oh dear. Bam 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 bam. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. History clothing stores. As a girl, I want functional pockets. Yeah, I would want more pockets than they're gonna let me have. I want a pocket right here. That's where I put things. I put things when I'm sewing. I put them like here. Just like put it in there. Maybe like in a pin cushion where the side pocket would be on the big pocket. So I can have a pin cushion here, a big pocket there, pockets for my hands. Yeah, hand pockets, big pocket, pin cushion. Maybe a pin cushion on the wrist as well for anyone who does that. Yeah. This is why I can't design merch. because I'm just here like, meh. I was a pretentious pic when I visited family in Florida. I packed to wear one of my shirts every day. I had my own bag, my own shoes. Heck yeah. I mean, why the hell not? Why the hell not? You spent the time making it. Do you get a reduction on your own stuff, or do you have to pay full price for it? Sorry, just flicking sequins off into the abyss. The surgery gown pockets there at your chest. You have somewhere to rest your hands without breaking. Yeah, yeah, it'd be a really weird top, honestly. I get them at cost. That's fair, I suppose. Oh yeah, yeah. Dun 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 dun. Oh yeah. Yeah, they're pretty close. I'm trying to make sure they're about the same tightness between the sequins. This one's a little looser, but they're pretty similar. Nah. Dun. Oh yeah, you had the boob toe. Well, yes. Okay, so here's the thing. I knew, but also brain didn't process it was through Streamlabs. Brain just assumed you had merch for Boobtober and was like, oh hell yeah, hell yeah. I don't know how the hell you got it. Listen, Jello Brain, it does its best. Oh dear, I didn't know it was from Streamlabs. I probably did know it was from Streamlabs, but I didn't process it was from Streamlabs. Oh dear. I'm sorry. Yeah. Especially if it was during October. I'll probably just there like, ah yes, I love the merch. No idea how he's getting it, but it looks great. Boobtober, heck yeah. Boobtober was fantastic. I went to a Christmas party there with with the boob-os. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Loy. Oh dear. That's the only way to go. You have to go full boob. Unless it's on Twitch, and then maybe don't. But otherwise, off Twitch, full boob. Oh. Oh. Cute. I need to get some more thread, I think, before I get to the end. Because all of the going backwards and forwards will probably run me out of stitch. But that's okay. That's okay. Worth it to be comfortable while sewing. There you go. I think I might do that now, actually. And then come back. Yeah, it's getting a little short already, and I do need to tie it off also, which means I need some thread to do that. So we'll do that now, get some more thread, and then do these last sequins. There we go. But we're getting there. We're getting there, and it looks really cute. Oh, you know, I might be able to pin these on. I'll just have to take it off the mannequin. I could probably do it while it's flat on the desk. Fleshy fans will be up for grabs in a couple weeks, unless you want it. Do I want fleshy fans? Do I actually want fleshy fans? Rafiki, yes! Kind of, honestly. Kind of. Alright, send me a DM, Dem. I'll deal with it afterwards, and we'll I'll pay you for that website. Yeah. Listen, I've considered having a website for a while. It can just be fleshy fans. That can just be my website, if you are selling it. If you're not selling it and you want to keep it, you're all good. But if you want to keep it, don't let me buy it off you. That's fine. You can keep it. But if you are selling it, I'll buy it off you. And that could be my website. It'll be really professional, like, so that when people are like, yeah, so I discovered you on Fleshy. You know, I've had emails from people proposing sponsorships and like moving and doing things like that. Now I can just direct them to Fleshy fans and be like, here's my portfolio. Perfect. That's kind of why I was thinking I should probably get a website. No, I'll buy it off you because I'll be renewing it yearly. That's why I definitely would buy it off you so that I could go through the renewal. Do not worry, I appreciate the gesture, but I would definitely buy it off of you. Because, yes. One of those things, innit? Oh dear, I got automated for agreeing! Good. Agreeing with me is risky business. This is true, actually. There are a few things where if we agree with them, you get... Oh dear, 10 out of 10. But no. DM me. I won't be around immediately after stream, probably. Just as a heads up, I'll probably be resting, but I'll be around this evening. So if I'm not holding a big conversation after stream, it's probably just because I need a bit of a rest. I'm sorry, but I will be around this evening. Yes. It's not me ignoring you, I promise. I mean, just in general, if anyone messages me after stream, I'm probably going to be resting. Having a bit of a lie down, innit? We all need a bit of a lie down sometimes. I need a bit of a lie down today. Oh dear. But I also want to finish this sequin. And then I kind of want to pin them onto the... I need to check the time, actually. What time is it? We're good. Like, wait, make sure I'm not having like a very, very late lunch or anything like that. That'd be a problem. Ba, 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 ba. Is Nightbox screening? Oh, are you looking for some of the words? Hey, look! Mods. Hey, mods. Again, if you've not checked out all of our mods at this point, at least the mods of stream, Shifty and Dem, if you've not checked out our mods yet, they are heckin' sweet beans. They're always helping out with the stream. They deserve a lot of love. Definitely check them out if you have not already. They're heckin' good beans. Oh dear. And Zero and Shiny also are very heckin' helpful, but they don't stream, so don't follow them. Oh dear. Zero, I think, already has more than 10 followers. Whoever you guys are, I swear to God. Zero does not stray. Noping me because I agreed with one of your mods is fun. I don't know how, what, I normally, that isn't what happens when you agree with one of my mods. Jesus Christ. Rafiki! Thank you so much for the 100 bits. That's very heckin' kind of you. Jeez. That's very sweet. Yeah, well, normally what happens is not that. Normally if you agree with one of my mods, you get like a crown and like everyone cheers you on except for me and stuff like that. So I don't know why that happened, but yeah. It could have been, I think, did you post a link? Yeah, it's because you posted a link. Links will get you timed out. One of the other mods is less risky. I mean, normally agreeing with any of the mods won't get you. It's only me. It's only me that will object. The other four will be like, well, I'll just be here like, so, yeah. Oh yeah. I quoted the site. Ah, yeah. Because it's not a Twitch site. Even though technically it's a Twitch site. Yeah, that's why. It's no problem. Don't worry about it or anything like that. It's just, yeah. It's the links. Nothing personal. We have a no links chat. Because otherwise, yeah, we have people come in and put dangerous links in our chat. Not fun. Oh dear. Oh yeah. I said to redirect to Twitch, yeah. I mean, that's what you've got it at right now. It just instantly redirects to Twitch, right? Oh dear. Very heckin' cursed. It might not be a Twitch site, but it is exceptionally cursed. Or so. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No links, what about... That's not Link though, is it? That's not Link. That's a little Zelda. Wait, is that Doodle a Zelda? Wait, is Doodle Zelda there? Wait, that's so cute. Wait, that's so cute. Oh, I love that. That's heckin' cute. Oh, heckin' sweet. Good beans. You've never seen that one? No! At least, it might have seen it, but I might not have noticed that it was literally Doodle Zelda. I think it's probably that, more than anything. You know, you see things and you're just like, oh, that's a nice emote. But then, oh, that's really cute. That's really heckin' cute. It's been there for over a year, fair, yeah. It's probably that I just not noticed. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's so cute. A little Zelda doodle. Cute. So cute. Oh dear. Oh yeah. There we go. And the last one. Into there. Oh yeah. Oh. Get that flattened out there. Oh yeah. I just realized it's Zelda. Yeah. It's really cute. Doodle does have a lot of very cute emotes, to be fair. But that's a heckin' cute one. I mean, Doodle's also done some very cool cosplays while playing instruments on their stream. Oh dear. That's heckin' cute. She also has herself as it's Snow White and Naruto. That's not herself as Isabelle, surely. That's just Isabelle. Am I being silly? It is! I just thought that was Isabelle. This whole time, I've just thought that was Isabelle. I've seen that so many times, and I've just thought that was Isabelle. Every time I've just been like, oh, it's just an Isabelle emote. Very cute. Oh my god. It's not until... I've just thought it was oh my god. That makes more sense, honestly. It makes a lot more sense now. To be fair, it was a cute emote either way, but I just thought it was just like a straight Isabelle emote. Oh dear. Which is still cute. Oh. Oops. Oops. Could it look like Isabelle? I still see it as it's just cute Isabelle emote. Oh dear. Well, that one I have no excuse for. That one I full on recognized. Well. Okay, get all of these sequins away. I'm gonna grab the bodice and we're gonna have a little look at pinning some of these on. Can't sew any of them until we got all of them, but just so we can have a little look at mapping some of these out. Cause yeah, they're so heckin' cute. Look at these little shiny snakes. Shady snakes. Ah, me and George are now yeah! Oh my god, so cute! Heck yeah. Or George and Zelda. Or that, you know, it could also be that. Okay, let's get this off here. It's barely pinned on, to be honest. I've just sort of put it on the outside. Also, if you can hear my stomach rumbling, I'm very sorry. We'll deal with it. A bodice. A bodice. Where is my embroidery map? There it is. So, let's get out all of the embroideries we've done, shall we? All of the finished ones. We've only got 4 so far, so we're just going to be putting the 4 on that we've got. Okay. So, this one will end up going like right over there. Oh, yep, that's a hair. Do I want it over the top of that? I think so. Oh dear. So I could put this maybe like through there. It's not going to be perfect, but we can get it. Oh wait, actually, I'll hold off on pinning that there because we'll need to pin near the top in a minute. Okay. And pin it near the bottom too. Ooh. Now, does it touch that one? It doesn't. That's good to know. Oh yeah. Love it. Yeah, my god, these emotes are so cute. No, to show us the mod love because shows where we would like it. It's very heckin' sweet. Yeah, it's really cute. Oh dear, honestly, dudes. Honestly, dudes. And this one goes above and in like that. Yes. So it's quite a thick one. That's okay. We like the thick one. Oh, that's 2 pins. I only need 1. Oh. There we go. And put that like there. And there. There we go. I'm going to do one side and then I'll mimic it on the other. So we need this one. It comes out from the center like that. Oh dear. Yeah, that's like right under the bust, but it's really pretty. Right under the bust, but very, very pretty. Oh yeah. Right on a piece of boning as well. Oh, that's not a nice bend, but it's okay. We managed it. We managed it. And oh, that's a lot of boning under there. Oh, I can feel a lot of boning. Let's see. Let's put that in there, maybe. I'm trying to avoid some of the bones because it's going to be really difficult to push it through. If I just get it through the top layer, maybe like that, yeah. And then have it around here. Good. And then there you go. And then the bottom one, really low down to be honest. So that would be right down here. Right near the middle as well. Probably won't see very much of this one. That's okay. We'll still pin him in. And see, it's still a part of the design. Dun 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 dun. Sorry, I have one of the layers that's just folded up a bit on the inside, so just making sure it's unfolded for when I pin it so I don't accidentally basically start creasing it up. It's a little bigger. Yeah, they are. You can sell them as stickers. I like how you've done your beading. Thank you. Oh dear. Also, Mama, welcome on in. I don't have to mod love myself. Yes, you do. Every day. Oh dear. Come on. Pin, I believe in you. I know this is really thick, but I believe. Okay, I'll get a different pin. You're having a hard time. Oh, you're having a really hard time, Pin, huh? I'm pinning with the right side. I am. You're just tough. Okay, get a different pin. That pin was struggling, so you've got a different pin. There we go. Oh yeah. So yeah, that bit feels a bit on its own right now. The bit at the top feels a little bit more together. It's still got a lot on the show because all of this will be covered too. Yeah, it's gonna be done when it's done, right? It's just a taste. But let me put this away so I can do the other side. I mean, because this is only 4 pieces and there's 21 in total. Like, you can imagine when this one comes along and it's just like, whoa, like that also takes up quite a bit of space. So yeah, there's a lot to come, but it gives a taste of what we will eventually be doing. So it doesn't seem quite so weird, hopefully. It's really fake, but I do believe. Oh, thank you, Ada Shadowroll. Yeah, no, I'm pleased. They're very intense, each of these decorations, but I hope it kind of comes together when we've got so many of them as like a nice theme and not like a really too much theme. I mean, a little bit too much is fine, but like way too much. Oh. Come on. Come on. I need to get it through here. And then come on, up through there again. It doesn't want to go back. I might need a different pin again. Some of my pins are just a bit blunter than others, I think. Because that one done it easily, yeah. There we go. And through there. Yeah. And then get this piece. Get it up through the top. Ish. Oh dear, thank you for the horn, Zay. Zay, I don't know if you heard, but your alert came through 40 minutes late. Is Sort of something? What up? Saxophones are my fave. They do be looking like saxophones. Oh yeah. Put that there for now. And then I don't want to pin them too much because they'll start to damage the work if we pin it too much. What if I pin this one in here? I don't know. I don't want to pin it too much, so I'm just like, don't pin it at all then. But I should probably put one more in here, right? Or if any of my pins are sharp enough to go through it. What about this one? Yeah, you can go through. There you go. And the other saxophone. Oh yeah. Goes up against the boning. Imagine if you took a picture of your progress every after stream or 1 second video and spliced it all together to make one big video of your progress, and then you can watch everything together. Part of the final reveal. I mean, I would like to do something similar to that, to be honest, and there probably will be something similar to that. Not even for a final reveal, but actually just to show that I made the costume, because it'll be entered into a competition, and that'll probably end up being part of my proof that I made the costume. I could always like put music to it or something like that for everyone else, but likelihood will be there will be a video very similar to that lurking around, because I'm entering this into a competition and I need evidence. And most of my evidence actually comes from our VODs, since I make everything live. So I wouldn't be surprised if something like that did end up existing. Whether it's like quite as artistic, I don't know. Since it will be mainly used for practicality's sake, but something like that probably will end up existing. It might be a little bit more practical than maybe people wanted. But I could always put some music to it and stuff like that. Oh dear. Sometimes furniture takes forever to assemble, but once you've got the assembled part, it's so satisfying to look at. Right? Right? Yeah, to be honest, that is kind of how I feel about cosplay. But I really enjoy each piece as well, so it's not so bad. What I don't enjoy is my pins being blunt. Come on. There we go. 1 and 2. About halfway done, didn't hear a building IKEA cupboard. Halfway done, need to put glass panels in. They need a bit of help with. So, oh no, that's fair. Glass panels. Sounds like a nice one. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Woo, speed construction video. Could literally make a time lapse of all the VODs together. It would be hundreds of hours long. That would be the only thing. Like, it would be a long time lapse. Even as a time lapse, it would be long. Also, that bit will end up being around here. So those might end up being a bit lower than they are right now. Just because they need to fit into this. But that's okay. There we go. It kind of looks like a mustache right now. Yeah, that's kind of how it'll end up being fully covered. I know you can't really see the white in there as well, but there is white in there, I promise. But there'll be lace on top of the white, and then a different zip, and a lot of extra panels. Since we've only done 4 so far, but you can start to see it coming along at least. It's a little start. And yeah, I'll pop that back on the mannequin so that we have that up there. Oh yeah. You want to go up to there, and you want to go up to there. Yeah. It does add a bit of colour onto it, which is nice. Starting, slowly but surely, have some colour and some prettiness appearing on this. Some gold, some heckin' gold, and some shape. The annoying thing is that like these are like pieces, but because it's white behind it, you can't really see them, but they're there. It's not just a V. Looks almost like a goatee, moustache with a curly beard, right? It does kind of, like big moustache. You have to hold the pan up and screwing it in place. Oh, I see. Super squinty eyes. Oh dear. Oh, not so hard then. From the other side, it kind of looks like a bunny mask. Oh, I could do. What I wonder if I could do would be... Oh, also, quick show off. Sorry. I never showed this. Shoes done. Shoes done. Done. Shoes. Red soles. I need to post a picture of this on Instagram. Shoes done. You got little hanging things on some of them and tassels at the end of the straps. I just noticed my shoes and I was like, I don't think I showed you the shoes. Done. Shoes. Yeah, lots of shoes. I'm wondering if I can put something dark behind in there, just so you can kind of see the front bit. I mean, I could always put like a panel of purple in there, but I don't think that would. It would just make it look like it blends into the rest of it. I'll think on that. I'll think on that. How the heck did you do shoes? We did a stream on it last Monday, if you're curious, but I am going to post some like explanation on Instagram, and on Twitter I'll show just the pictures. But Twitter doesn't really have a good word count for explaining what one does. They are made in the regular way that you make cosplay shoes. Just rather than making shoe covers, I stripped the shoe and I went from like complete scratch because I wanted to change the soles and I also wanted to change the tongue. So yeah, I did strip it quite a lot, but otherwise it's a very regular method of making cosplay shoes. Yeah. Thank you for putting my socials in chat. I appreciate it. Yeah, if you want to see the pictures, they will go on Instagram with an explanation. On Twitter, they'll just be the pictures. Up to you. If you're someone who wants to make shoes, I'd recommend on the Instagram because I put all of the explanations of how I do things on Instagram, just because I have a bit more of a writing limit and a word limit. Whereas, yeah, on Twitter, you don't really get that. But, yeah, we got some heckin' shoes with some nice red soles. So they should match some of the extensions on the wings. That was my thought. Because otherwise there's no other red on the costume. Strip them rather than... We stripped them back to a lot. So it was basically just the heel. Because I couldn't make the heel very easily. And then we went from there. Yeah. And then we have some nice matching shoes. They match the costume, see? Same fabric. The same. So they'll match really well. And I wear white tights with this costume. So the hope with the white sole is that, not white sole, the white tongue, is that it'll just blend nicely into the white tights. And yeah. Shoes. Right, we need to do a little raid, don't we? Should we find a little raid target? Find someone we can send you all into. Let's have a look-see, shall we? Who is live right now? Oh, there's a few people live right now. Oh, heck. Now I need to pick one of them. Oh, dear. Right. How about... I don't know. It's always difficult when there's so many people live. Who to do? Oh, actually, you know what? No, here's the thing. Everyone stick with me here. Can we raid into Bear? The reason is, bit of backstory here. Bear, who is a streamer we raided into and we got quite close to doing Boobtober, they've been receiving quite a lot of, how to put it, rubbish going into their chat recently. And it'd be really nice if we could just send them a bit of support because... yeah, basically they got to a point where they had to like post it on Twitter, like it's been ruining their streams. Like people have been subbing with messages that are really quite harsh and stuff like that, to the point where it's like to get stuff at them. And Bearboo is such a lovely streamer. She spreads so much positivity. She's literally set up a team to help other streamers as well. Like she is such a positive influence on her own community. And it's really sad to see that she's been targeted like this. Basically, it's kind of sad. Wait, subbing with harsh messages. Yeah. Like, it's not just people going into the chat and like, I don't want to go too much into it because it's a whole thing on Twitch. But like, it's not just people going into the chat and writing things, it's that. So I don't want to do a troll hunt and I don't want to bring it up in her channel because, you know, if today's going well, today's going great. So let's not bring it up. But if everyone wants to go in and send lots of support, send lots and lots of support and be really nice and send lots of hearts and just, yeah, you're doing great. That would be lovely because, again, she's a really, really lovely person and she's done so much for her community and like making communities where people can hang out and like be safe and build their own community, and she's helped lots of people get to partner and stuff like that, and when that's been their goal. She's been such a such a good bean, and yeah. Oh, thank you, Zay. You're just a bit ahead of me. Thank you. And she's been really supportive with us as well. She joined in with the Boobtober. She did so much for that. Yeah. So it'd be really nice to send her some love for that kind of stuff, and also just for like the more difficult stuff she's been going for. But like, again, I'm not going to bring any of that up. Just, we're going to send her some love because she's a really good streamer, and she is a really good streamer. So since she's live and we don't often get to raid her, let's raid someone who is a sweet bean and, has been having a bit of a rough time this January. So if you want to grab a raid call, it's a really easy way of sending love. Or you just find your best heart emotes. If you've got any good heart emotes, send that. That's fine too. And yeah, let's send lots and lots of love towards Bearboo, and I'll be back tomorrow for another slightly shorter stream where we'll probably be tackling the big boys. Thank you everyone for joining in on the stream, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Take care, everyone.